Hello everybody and welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing well. Friendly reminder, the first of many SDS streams leading up to the release of MLB The Show 22 starts tonight. An hour after today's stream will end. I end stream at 4 o'clock Central Time, around there typically. The stream on YouTube and Twitch is beginning at 5 o'clock Central Time, so please do not miss it. They're going to be discussing the new co-op gameplay that was announced yesterday. We can talk all about it today. I want to hear your theories, your observations, and of course we'll find out more tomorrow when the tech test goes active. You are able to download it now on your PlayStation, on your Xbox, on your Switch, but the servers won't be live until sometime tomorrow morning, so keep a lookout on for that. And please remember, of course, after the week is up, to fill out your feedback form. That is crucial, that is critical, so that the developers can do what they need to do to finish polishing off the game before it's released in just a couple of months. Hello everybody. I hope you're all doing well. What is up, Bunk Tuesday? How are we doing, Hop and Packers fan? I'm doing well, Red Sox guy. How are you? What's up, Joker? What's up, Not Meat? Fernando Tatis Jr., he's the greatest. Adrian, how are you doing today? What's up, Alex? How we doing, sports? And yes, Justin Morneau and Joe Mauer were announced earlier today as two new legends that are going to be added to the show 22. There's so much going on, so much content. We're only going to get more as we wait until the show 22 comes out, which is very, very exciting. What's up, JC? Good afternoon, Bunk Tuesday. I hope all is well. What is up, Phil? Chronotic with the 6-month resub. Thank you so much and welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. Keep on enjoying those emotes and sub badges, Chrono, and thank you so much for the continued support. Emos in chat for you, Chronotic. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you're all doing well. What's up, Phil? How we doing, sweeter? Welcome on in. Good afternoon, Josh. I hope you're all doing well. What's up, Jess? What's up, Angel? Glad you're doing well, Red Sox guy. Well, we have two new legends from every team. That would be the dream, Coach Playa. We'll find out. I would only imagine. Bunk to the toozy with the 20-month resub. 20 months of putting up with my botness. Oh, swearing is bad for business. Sorry, grateful for you, my friend. I am beyond grateful for you, Bunk, for 20 months. Thank you so much, Bunk, and welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. Keep on enjoying those emotes and sub badges, and thank you so much for the continued support, Bunk. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Bunk. I hope you're doing fantastically. That Disney shirt makes me wish I got my refund and paid for my Disney trip. Unfortunately, won't be able to go until fall. Hey, something to look forward to, Phil. I haven't been in years, hoping to get back there at some point, of course. What's up, Tampa Bay Rays fans? Hope you're doing well. It'll be available sometime tomorrow morning, Preston, but you are able to download it now. So when the servers are active at some time tomorrow morning, they did not specify the time, you'll be ready to play. Everything will already be downloaded. It is available to download on the PlayStation, on the Xbox, on the Switch. I will be downloading the tech test on my PlayStation as well as my Switch after stream later in this evening. How we doing? Ike Squared, welcome on in. You're in the airport in Palm Springs, California because you played pro baseball for a month and now you're heading home to Chicago O'Hare, going to the White Sox Stadium. Okay, Adrian, I see you. Hey, yo, I did a sub. Acknowledge me. I did acknowledge you, Bunk Tuesday. Come on now. What's up, Mason? Welcome on in. How we doing, Freak Out? Hope all is well. How we doing, Junior? Welcome on in. I would scream as loud as I can if Carlos Delgado's in this year's game of MLB. Oh my goodness. Very good stuff, sports. How we doing, Poggers? I'm doing very well, Mello. How are you? Welcome on into the stream today. Good afternoon-wise. Hope all is well. Where you don't see it, it should be available. I know for sure it's available on the Switch. Like I said, I haven't downloaded it yet. I do know it is available to download. I believe Scuffy, he does. I don't believe. I know he does. Scuffy has a Twitter post on how to have downloaded it if you head over to Scuffy's Twitter account. He did link a video. What's a VIP you get from channel points? Well, as you see in the comments above yours, Meet, with Packers fan and Wiseman, it is that diamond in that pink background. You get an extra badge to go next to your username so everybody in chat kind of knows you're a big deal, you're a big supporter of this stream, so you get that badge. Of course, if I ever do what's the word I was looking for? If I ever had to put on like sub only chat messages, which I don't, but had I ever needed the purpose to do that, VIPs can still talk in chat. They have that role. They are a part of what's the word I'm looking for? A big group of supporters that deserve to have acknowledgement, and I think a channel point is a great way to kind of earn that goal of the channel badge, because it proves that you've been here, you've supported, and you should be rewarded for all of your support. So I really enjoy that. I believe that you used to get emotes for free. You do not anymore, but I want to say that was a thing, but it is not a thing anymore, unfortunately. I have no control over that. That is on the Twitch side of things. But how we doing, Ritz, excuse me, how we doing, Burnman? Welcome on in. You're talented, greeting everyone in the chat without running out of breath. So much breath control, but I am here for it. What's up, Jordan? Oh, Giannis. He knows a lot about dropping 50 pieces in games that matter and in games that will get you to games that matter. I love Giannis. He is so absolutely incredible. This is PlayStation 5, absolutely. With that being said, I unfortunately did not have enough time to actually warm up for ranked seasons today, so I am going to spend the first couple of minutes here just warming up, but we will be playing ranked seasons throughout the duration of today's stream. Obviously, granted, the servers are going to be okay and all of that fun stuff. If I have to switch to, say, BR, we can switch to BR, but we should be pretty fine as long as I get a couple of minutes of warm up right here. What's up, DJ? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. Hope all is well. Just make sure to keep up with the little gift points button, otherwise you hardly get points. That is true. If you are a subscriber to the channel, you do get a multiplier depending on your tiered sub, excuse me. So tier 1, I believe it's like a 1.2 multiplier, 1.4 or 1.5 at tier 2, and then I believe at tier 3 it might just be a full-on double if I'm not mistaken. That is of course available under like Twitch FAQs. That's easily Googleable. Of course. Yo, what's up, Bill? Welcome on in. Does anyone know where I can find the download for the tech test on the PlayStation 5? Scuffy posted a video on Twitter. I would recommend checking it out over there. It is possible from when he posted the video until now they maybe took it down. So be on the lookout for that, but I do know Scuffy posted a video on how to find it. Yeah, I know, Red Sox guy. The Celtics beat the 76ers by 48 points. Very wild. They're playing some franchise mode. All right, B-double. Very disappointed to see franchise mode not as one of the main categories of streams that we're getting to the lead up of the show 22. I'm really hoping we get some explanation or some information in that March to October stream to kind of see what exactly are they planning for that mode, of course. Yo, what's up, Mite? Love your TikToks. I appreciate you, Mite. Thank you so much. Welcome on into today's stream. And Obi-Wan with the 6-month resub. Thank you so much. And welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. Keep on enjoying those emotes and sub badges, Obi. And thank you so much for the continued support. Emotes in chat, as you know. That is hilarious, Mason. Oh my god. Let's go. A couple more swings here, and we're just gonna get right into some ranked seasons games. I never want to head into ranked seasons cold turkey, because it usually doesn't bid out very well, even though the first game of stream always goes a little bit differently than the other games in terms of plate vision and patience at the plate. But we're always looking, of course, to win that first game of stream. What's up, Wise? Hope you're having a great afternoon. PlayStation 5 is just impossible to find. I wonder if it's just not up yet. It could just be. It could just be that they were rolling them out. Xbox and the Switch came first. And there could have been an issue with PlayStation 5. I have not downloaded it yet. but I would imagine it would be available very, very soon, given that the servers go live tomorrow for the tech test, of course. How did I react about Joe Mauer and Justin Morneau being included in the game? I was very excited. I mean, how can you not be excited? You kind of figured Joe Mauer had to be in since they've been talking about cover athletes, and Joe Mauer, of course, was on the cover not once but twice in MLB The Show, so I'm very excited to see that confirmation. As for Justin Morneau, who doesn't like seeing White Sox legends added to the game? I know I probably just triggered a whole bunch of Twins fans right there, but Justin Morneau, White Sox legend, he ended his career with a very good team. If I hit a homer, you're gonna buy a Tim Anderson jersey once you land at O'Hare Airport? Wow. We will absolutely hit a home run today, so that is a guaranteed for you, Adrian, and never a bad purchase, in my opinion. This is just custom practice. I'm not trying to hit a home run right here, Adrian. I'm trying to get my swing timing down as well as my PCI placements. That's all I'm looking at to do right now. Yo, what's up, Peter? Welcome on in. How are you doing today? Hope all is well. We'll jump into a ranked seasons game in just a little bit. I just need to warm up. Haven't had the opportunity to do so, unfortunately. But how's everybody doing today? How's our Wednesday? Who is getting super, super pumped for the first of many SDS streams tonight at 5 o'clock Central Time? No, I won't be live during the stream, like kind of hosting a watch party for it, but I will be, of course, in their Twitch chat, following and talking along with all of you. So excited. I feel ya, Jess. You once threw up in the O'Hare Airport, but the staff was super nice. Well, I'm sorry to hear you puked, but I'm happy to hear that the environment around what you had to do was very nice. So that's good stuff, Stretch. A couple airplanes going by, not by me, in the game. They have like the airplane sound effects for Met Stadium because of its geography. Do we think Jackie and the Canadian Edition cover athletes are in the cover athlete packs? I would hope so. I would hope so. That's actually a good question, Mason. I would assume so, but I'm not sure, to be honest with you. That's actually a very good question. If the cover variants are also going to be included in those packs. That's a very, very good question that I don't have the answer to. Hopefully, they'll announce it at some point in one of the streams, if not via social media. Tar Heel with the 3 months tier 2 resub. Feels like longer than 3 months, doesn't it, Tar Heel? Thank you so much, and welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. Keep on enjoying those emotes and sub badges, and thank you, Tar Heel, for the continued support. Emotes in chat, of course, and adding in the tier 2 emotes for the tier 2 sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Tar Heel. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Around 5 to 10 more swings here, and we're just gonna jump into some ranked seasons games. I have those occasionally. I'm proud of you. There won't be any other variated covers in different regions. No, that wasn't the question, Angel. The question was for the past covers that we saw variants. For example, past Canadian covers, will those cover athletes be included in those cover athlete packs that are going to be new to MLB The Show 22? I think it's a very viable question. I would lean toward no, but I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. A boo to the tater to the tot, Jackie, with the 14-month resub. Jackie, I can't even get my warm-ups in. Y'all are resubbing. I appreciate the heck out of you, Jackie. Thank you so much, and welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. I hope you continue to enjoy those emotes and sub badges. Thank you so much for 14 months. We have ourselves, oh, wrong emote, not the rage emote. That's not what I was going for, but we have ourselves a level 2 hype train. Thank you, Boo Todd. I hope you're doing well. 14 months, I know. What's up, Cameron? Welcome on into chat today. Guess who is excited for the new legend reveal? Who isn't excited for everything that's going on? I feel ya, Peter. And Dynasty! And of course, Peter, you're a Twins fan, so I bet you're pumped about Borno. And Mauer, Dynasty with the raid. Dynasty, thank you so much. Welcome on in. Just trying to warm up before we head into some ranked seasons games today. How was the stream? Welcome on in, Valencia and Raiders. I hope you all enjoyed your time with Dynasty. Thank you so much. All the love, Jackie. Absolutely. Fireworks, fireworks, fireworks. But how am I supposed to have an existential crisis between picking Jackie or Stroman if they aren't in the packs? That's a question that we might have to answer unless it remains a rhetorical. Yo, what's up, Winnipeg Hardcore? Welcome on in. Yes, says Peter. And Dynasty, y'all are blowing me away with the resubs today. Thank you, each and every single one of you, Dynasty included, with the 17-month resub. Stream went well. I'm back. Welcome on back, Dynasty. I'm so very happy to hear that. And of course, welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. I hope you continue to enjoy those emotes and sub badges. And thank you, Dynasty, for 17 months. Even more emotes in chat. I love you all. You all are incredible. Resubs alone to a level 2 60% hype train. Sav comes next at 10 freaking months. Double digit Sav. Double freaking digits. Yay, double digits Sav. Thank you so much, and welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. Keep on enjoying those emotes and sub badges, and thank you so much for double freaking digits. You are a queen. Emotes in chat, and Harrison with the 14-month resub. You and Bootot both. Hi stream, how are you doing? I'm doing well, Harrison. How are you? Do you know if you can download the MLB The Show 22 tech test yet? You can on some consoles. I believe PlayStation is having a little bit of difficulty, but I believe on Xbox and the Switch it is available to download. I've not downloaded it yet. That was going to be my goal for after stream today. Just didn't have time between coming home, eating lunch, and then starting stream so quickly. But it is available for sure tomorrow when the servers go up. It's sometime tomorrow morning. My lights are flashing. Are you okay, light bulb? Am I gonna have to turn off? Okay, we're good. Sorry if that like was noticeable in the background. I don't believe it was too noticeable. I think it was just me. My light bulb was flashing. It is fixed. But Harrison with the 14-month resub. Thank you so much, Harrison, and welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. Keep on enjoying those emotes and sub badges, and thank you so much for the support, Harrison. The continued support at that. I appreciate you. Welcome on in, everybody. Keep it going, says Sweeter. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mo. I gotta breathe. I gotta breathe. Y'all have me breathless now. But we keep hash slinging slasher. Mo with the 5 gifted subs. Mr. Primetime, Cameron, Viral Gaming, Ty the Slayer, and Aguarino. Please let me see all the thank yous in chat to Moqua as I welcome you all into the Sand Squad sub family. I really hope you all enjoyed those emotes and sub badges, but I need to see at least 5 thank yous in chat, all toward Mo, who kicks us up to a level 3 48% hype train. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna try to get some swings in now. Nah. Acknowledging you all is the best interruption at any point of the stream. It is absolutely incredible. Let's keep it rolling. I appreciate you all. Sand Squad absolutely is the best squad, no doubt about it. Now I'm too early on these swings, which I guess is fine. Just need to get that PCI placement down, if you will. You never got the notification for you going live, never got it Monday either. Is it okay on my end, I think? The Meebot on Discord. Doesn't really like to work right now, and it looks like it didn't work again once today. I keep checking the Meebot. Everything is connected. Everything's connected. That's the bot in my Discord that gives you the live notifications. Everything's connected. Everything's properly secured. I might just totally re-log out of my account, disable it, then re-enable it. And hopefully it will work on Friday. That's of course why I always stick to a very strict schedule, that for some reason, if the notifications don't come through, you all know I always start stream at 1 o'clock Central Time. I always put a live message under the general Discord as well. So we do have ways around that. I have my schedule posted on Twitch as well. But of course, it's always frustrating when those notifications aren't doing their job. And it seems to be I'm like the only one having the problem. And the other Discords I'm in, all of their bots are working. Me is giving the messages that they're live. So I'm like, what's going on my end? I wonder if it could be a Stream Elements thing. Stream Elements finally rebranded. Instead of being OBS Live, what are they now? They're like Stream Elements Live, if I'm not mistaken. And OBS just updated right before stream today. So I think with all those updates, I wonder if the Meebot is just a little bit confused and hopefully settles down a little bit and starts giving out those notifications. Raulita, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. I appreciate you being here. Raulita. Forgot to pronounce that. You. It's all the hype train adrenaline making you early. 100% though. Gotcha, Peter. Yeah, for some reason, the Twitch notification should go through. I know Twitch is a little bit down. They're having issues with their two-factor authorization. So I wonder if there's just a bundle of issues, like, collectively that Twitch is kind of dealing with right now. It happens, of course. Yo, Mo, I love that emote. That is absolutely incredible. Absolutely. Go to the PlayStation Store, search MLB22, click on the 3 dots, and it'll give you an option to download. Let's go, Bird. So it looks like it is truly available in the store now. That's what I'm saying, Fear. Absolutely. It's not on Xbox yet. I'm getting all these mixed messages now on which console it's on and which one it's not on. But the thing is, even if you download it, you cannot get into it today. The servers don't go live till tomorrow. So for those of you who are like me that have like major FOMO, fear of missing out, you're not missing out on anything. You cannot go into the tech test until tomorrow. Have we considered that your MeBot is trying to get MLB and MLBPA in a room together? It could be. It could be. Me works very, very hard and diligently. I just saw that tweet before we went live today, Sweeter. Very, very interesting. You have to bring your iPhone and the charge port won't help. Hope it's just to clean out of it. Ooh, interesting. Has anyone knew this? Knew this? That is not a phrase there, Sweeter. You just looked on the Xbox store, it's not there, it is on PSN, hoping they surprise us with an early play today. It won't. It's already set in stone, the schedule. I don't believe there will be a surprise. Obviously, I would love to bite my tongue and be like, no, there was an early surprise. We'll get more information, of course, later in their stream at 5 o'clock Central Time. But I don't believe it's going to come out any earlier than tomorrow morning. You meant charge. Okay, I see you, Peter. I see. All right, with that being said, 2-3 more swings, and then we're just gonna get ourselves into a ranked game. Kind of figure it out once we get in there. Having a lot of mixed results in this one. Many mixed results, and we have that hype train completed. Thank you all so very much. More emotes in chat. Your mind is somewhere warm, you think. It's like, what is it? It's 50 degrees right now in the Chicagoland area, but we're due for a lot of rain and snow in the next 12-24 hours. So it's coming and it's going. It's gonna leave as quickly as it came in, unfortunately. All right, one more strike to hit, then we're just gonna jump into some ranked seasons, absolutely. Did I see your 3D molding work on Discord? I have not been able to catch up with Discord today. I have classes all morning. I come home, I like scarf lunch down, and then I go live. So I've not been able to catch up on Discord. I will absolutely make sure to catch up on Discord after today's stream. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is just incredibly busy for me. Waking up early, going to class, coming home, eating super quickly, and then starting stream. Don't worry, as I always do, I will catch up on everything. Here's the squad. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the squad, it's the same squad that we've been rocking for a while. Our pitchers today are going to be Jacob deGrom, Felix Hernandez, and Justin Verlander. All 3 of them are full energy, so we're going to have our pick today. I think we're going to have Jacob deGrom pitch first, and then save Felix and Justin for the games after. I'm thinking that's what we do, or we might go Felix first. I believe we're still on all-star difficulty, so we might just do that. Is the co-op beta thing tomorrow? Yes, Crane, it's going to be a part of the tech test, and we're gonna try it out. I will be streaming the tech test on Saturday. I think we're gonna still stick with Friendly Fridays on Friday. Depending on the interest though, if we run out of people who want to play, I will also stream the tech test on Friday because I'm really excited about it. It's in the 60s down here, and with the wind and the clouds picking up, I wouldn't be shocked if we had some cyclones. That's what I'm kind of thinking of over here, Mason. 100%. Yo, what's up, Dresslin? I was about to fight Twitch. It didn't notify you that you went live. Yeah, it looks like Twitch and Discord are having some issues right now with notifications, but that's why I have a schedule, Dresslin, and you should pay attention to it. It's a what do you call it? Like your not your keep safety. It's like your backup plan. Your keep safe, if you will. AJ, how we doing today? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. I got a Twitch noti for you. That's because you're a real one, Valencia. These are all phonies. I'm just kidding. You're not a phony, Dresslin. All right, we're actually going to pitch Felix Hernandez in game number 1. We'll see what he can do here for us. I know the Discord. Nobody got a Discord noti because that bot, excuse me, is not working for some reason, even though I keep checking on it to make sure it's going to work. It remains not working, unfortunately. Sheesh, says Peter. Wait, so in co-op, I can play with me, myself, and I? If you, yourself, and I are different people, yes. because you can connect with people who aren't in your room. But yeah. Nah, it was my fault. I was playing around with my settings last night and it logged me out. Oh, gotcha, Dresslin. Ooh, do we accept the friendly? It's before the first pitch of the ball game. What do you all think? Do we accept it or not? I'll accept it. I'll accept it. For first game of stream, it was before the first pitch. I'll accept it, but I want to start getting some games in. All right. Let's do this. Yo, Too Cold Davis. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. How are you doing today? We'll do it. Your Twitch doesn't update unless I force refresh. Hasn't for like 2 months. Interesting. Have you had any issues by not like having it updated, Mason? Gotcha, Red Sox guy. It'll be available by tomorrow though. Hi, Jack. Do you want to say hi? Come here. Come on, Jackie. Come here. Hi, buddy. You want to go say hi? Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Go say hi. Go say hi. Go say hi. Say hi. Say hi. You're being a good boy. He's being a good boy. Let me see your Jack emotes. Let me see them. Let me see your Jack emotes. He's such a good boy. He is such a good boy. What's up, Davis? Glad you're doing well. Welcome on in. Hi, Jack. Hi, Jack. How we doing, bud? I love him so much. So much. He just wants to be a part of the party, you know? He just wants to be a part of the party. You played college baseball before getting cut? Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Absolutely. Insert Jack emote. Look at all of them. Y'all came ready with the emotes. I appreciate it. Yo, what's up, Mr. Primetime? How are we doing today? I hope all is well. Ah, dang it. Rolled over that one. I like the swing timing, though. PCI, of course, could have been better. Tommy Edman needs to be a better leadoff hitter. His OBP is, like, just under 300. We gotta work on that. You think? All right, let's see what we can do here. Corbin Burns on the mound. Mike Trout is going to take strike number 1. Curveball at the bottom of the zone. Yo, what's up, Zach? How are we doing today? My opponent is pitching rather quickly. They mean business right now. Okay, I see you. They obviously have some sort of game plan / strategy in their head, given how quickly they're actually pitching. We're just going to fight off pitches until we get one that we like, that hopefully we can hit pretty well and pretty far. But we shall see. Ah, okay. The at-bats are a little cold right now, unfortunately. You're doing good. Just wanted to say hi. I appreciate that, Zach. I'm very happy to hear you're doing well. We are very much swing happy right now, but it pays off in this Griffey Jr. at-bat with a 2-out single to the right side of the infield. Let's see what Mookie Betts can do with a runner on. He's going to take ball at number 1. Gotta work quick to make it on time. I think they have somewhere to go, because these pitchers are coming by rather quickly. So we're just gonna try to slow down the pitcher if we can. Mess up his rhythm. We're gonna get a pause here. Then maybe they quit here because they're like, shoot, I actually have to go much faster than I thought I did. Nah. Exactly, sports. We're just getting warmed up. Mookie Betts. If that pitch was in the zone, that's a homer. That was a well-executed curveball, unfortunately. What you were trying to say earlier is the place where you plug in your iPhone won't work. You tried 4 different cords. Oh, no. Yeah, hopefully it just needs like a dusting or something, Peter. Hopefully a solution is very, very easily to obtain there. I know that's a not so fun situation to be in. Co-op is going to be for exhibition games or play now. I don't think it's going to be for Diamond Dynasty. We'll find out more tonight during the stream. I'm thinking because it's the first year it's coming in, I don't think there's going to be like a ranked seasons equivalent. I think that's where the mode might go. I would like to see it go there. But because it's the first year of the mode with Nintendo Switch being added, just the logistical side of everything, I don't really think it's possible to have a ranked seasons element, but if there's a ranked seasons element, I need to find my squad and we're gonna go make some World Series runs every season. But we'll see. They're gonna go into much detail later tonight. That is true though. They did announce that you can use your Diamond Dynasty card, so there is for sure a Diamond Dynasty element. It's just a matter of, is it like more in a casual setting, or is it also in a competitive setting like ranked seasons? like I'm saying, that live stream tonight cannot come soon enough. I'm very, very excited to see and hear about it more in detail on what's going to go on. Co-op will end friendships, but it could also start some. Because think about it, in like Mario Party, like the notorious game that ends friendships, you aren't ever on your opponent's side. Yeah, maybe for like the 3v1s and the 2v2s, but you're all trying to do it for your own benefit. Whereas in co-op, you're all working together to all win that same game to get whatever the rewards might be, if there's any rewards. So there's a lot to look into. That's a pretty crappy swing. That went for a home run on that pitch, unfortunately. I think so. Bringing it into Apple, you do have your wireless charger, so if you need more repair, you have that. Oh, that's nice that you have that wireless charger option. I don't know if my phone can hook up to a wireless charger. It's the iPhone 11, 12 that I have. So, I don't know. I think it's like the generation right before the wireless chargers became available. Tough. Never thought of that, never thought of what? I said a lot of things there, so which one in specifics? If you get a home run, you're gonna get a Chicago White Sox jersey. You too, Joker? You and Adrian. Gonna get White Sox jerseys if I homer. I want everyone to get a White Sox jersey, and you know a homer's inevitable for us, so it's just a matter of when. That's what I'm saying, Dresslin. It's very, very interesting sometimes, unfortunately. Alright, with that being said, our opponent likes to pause a lot. What about to make friendships in co-op? Oh yeah. But it could end friendships if the person or the people, because it's 2v2 or 3v3, if the person or people in your team might have a rough game, depending how good of a teammate you are. That could also end friendships. Yo, how's it going, DM Neos? How are you doing today? We just got started with our Ranked Seasons game. Gave up a pretty interesting homer, to say the least. So just trying to find our momentum and swings. I'm kind of happy with the swings we're producing. We could get just a little bit better of PCI placement, and some of these should be falling through. 4 hits. What's up, Toro? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. Hope all is well. You have a Chicago hat and shirt. Love to see it. I do need a new dusting rag, so if you want to send a White Sox jersey, I accept. Whoa. Disrespectful. That's gonna be a nice base hit down the line. 99 speed. We gotta try for second base here. Tatis is out! A 99 speed? He's out on a baseball that rattles around the left field corner? And didn't really rattle around as much as we thought to. Shohei Ohtani made a very strong throw. Oh, he never touched the bag. Nice. Tatis with 99 speed and 99 base running. Never touched the bag. Never touched the bag. He hasn't even been touched yet. He has not even been touched yet. Why is your left arm bent? Why is your left... You're not touched. Just put your fingers out and you're safe on the bag. A 99 base running card should not have that happen. Should not have that happen. There is no reason why he should have been thrown out there for whatever his left arm was doing in that situation. I understand there's also a probability of him trying to avoid the tag. You unfist your hand, you're safe with your fingers. So, how's everybody's Wednesday? Strong Woods, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. Doesn't want to jam his fingers. That's what the wrist guard is for. You thought wireless charging worked all the way back to iPhone 8 or at least X? Maybe. I have no idea. You ended a friendship with someone once because you couldn't agree if Koopa Troopa was a turtle or a duck. He's a turtle. He has a shell. Ducks do not have shells. Was your friend on the duck side of the argument? For that, I'm confused. You just have to go down the simple biology to answer that question. Alrighty. Well, it's still only a 1-run ball game. We're very much in it, of course. That's what I'm saying, Sab. There shouldn't be an argument for duck. How we doing, Sweaty? For some reason, you can't get the tech test on the console. You need to get it through the PlayStation app. I've been hearing some people are having some difficulties. Keep in mind, the servers do not even open for the tech test until tomorrow. So I would assume there's going to be a solution for that between now and tomorrow when the servers actually open. So no worries, Sweaty, it's gonna be okay. But I understand like the FOMO that comes with it, the fear of missing out, because I'm definitely a person that feels that. I'm gonna try to download it after stream today. I know it's available on the Switch. I know Fuzzy tweeted it. I believe it's available on at least one of the consoles because Scuffy tweeted out a video. Unless it's maybe available for some, it could be just like a rolling out where some PlayStations are available, some are not, and eventually it'll be available to all. Yeah, it's up for the Switch, exactly. Server? What's a server? What's happening? Tatis got thrown out because he didn't touch the bag at second base with 99 base running ability. How are you doing, Evil Monkey? Yo, what's up, Horns? I'm skipping the tech test. Don't want to hate the game before it even comes out. With the tech test, you have to go in with the mindset that it's not the finished product. It's not polished off. The tech test is for you to see a somewhat, not like 100% raw version of the game, but a raw-ish version of the game that's not polished, that can be polished with your feedback that you provide to SDS after you try out the tech test during the week that it's available. So there are a lot of benefits. And yes, it should be a little rough, of course. It's not the finished product. But I understand the joke that you were going for, Horns. That definitely did not go over my head. BKM, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad.
Ball one, no strikes.
Yo, what's up, Dayquills? Welcome on in. Hope all is well. Still trying to get our swings a little bit better here today. I'm too tired. It's insane. I feel ya, Evil Monkey. I haven't really had time just to like breathe today. Oh my god, Felix Hernandez with a single to right field. And I'm sure you all are wondering, the right fielder should have been able to throw him out. They took that away because runners are being thrown out way too quickly and easily with those base hits to right field. So Felix Hernandez, all right. Yay, King Felix. That's what I'm saying.
1 and 2.
Pitchers who rake. Let's get it, Dresslin. Ah, Tommy. Tommy had to ruin it. Come on, Tommy.
He's out.
Why did Tommy have to wipe off the runner there? That is quite embarrassing. Yo, Craig with the 100 bits. Thank you so much, Craig. Emotes in chat for you. But please bring this game to PC. It won't be this year, Craig. They have to cover all the consoles first, given they're all kind of similar, I would imagine, with some coding elements. PC's a whole different game. I know on the Switch you can add mods to a game. It's obviously so much more worse on PC in terms of a cheat and how you need to then produce an anti-cheat. Maybe one day it'll come to the PC. Obviously, it's not coming for 22, but that's not to say it won't come in some future iteration of the game. But I know you're not the only one in wanting it there. Craig with the 100 bits again. Thank you once again, Craig. I appreciate it. Yo, want a PC version? Well, you gotta be patient. I don't know what else to tell you. But it won't be this year. I'm scared of hackers. They released it to the PC. Oh, 100% Crane. Before they even just think about bringing it to PC, they have to come up with so much coding, so much anti-cheat information. There's a lot that goes into PC games that a console-based studio with Sony has to deal with. But I don't think it's off the table. I don't think a PC version is off the table. It's just not going to happen this year, and probably won't happen next year. But given how rapid the Switch came in after the Xbox, just 1 year apart, we gotta focus on making the game and the servers decent, average at the very least, for the consoles, in my opinion, before you can even think about expanding it to PC, because that's gonna be a whole nother ball game, whole set of challenges and difficulties. It's going to take some time. Y'all gotta be patient. Christian with the 55 bits. Christian, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. If they do PC, it can't be crossplay. I would not want it to be crossplay. I agree with that. There's a lot that goes into it. Franio with the raid. Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome on in, everybody. First game of stream here. We're rather rusty, I guess you can say. Let's see if Mike Trout can maybe turn this around. Thank you so much. How was the stream? Javier, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. Hope you're all doing well today. What's up, Play? What's up, Javier? Welcome. Hope the stream went well. How are we doing, Franiel? Welcome on in. 3-1 count for Trouty. Ah, dang it. That was actually a very good pitch on a 3-1 count. And that was ball 4, but too close to take, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping Trout would beat it out right there. He did not. Rusty like my knee in the morning. Let's get that WD-40 going. Honestly, though, if Ken Griffey Jr. just wants to, hit a home run right there, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no. Yo, what's up, JR? I'm doing very, very well. How are you doing, my friend? Hope all is going well. Playing a day game against Chris Sale is deadly. Oh no. Best of luck to you, Christian. Any game against Chris Sale is deadly, one could argue. Depending what stadium you're at with his very long and lanky release, that's not very fun. I just dropped my PCI there. I don't know what I was trying to do on that swing. Yo, what's up, Cesarin? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Let's see if Mookie Betts can do something to kind of keep the game alive. My swings are utter trash. I don't think ranked seasons was the go-to today. But we're going to try to get out of this one with a dub, of course. So I have to change gears or shift gears to say Battle Royale. I'm not going to be too upset about that. But let's win this one first, of course. So it turns out you need Nintendo Switch Online to play the Switch tech test. That makes sense. You have to have a PS Plus account to play online for PlayStation, especially if you're gonna do like a Diamond Dynasty mode, Angel. That makes sense. Luckily, the Nintendo Switch Online is actually very cheap compared to what you pay for Xbox and PlayStation. For example, for Xbox and PlayStation, that was just a good swing. It's $60 a year. For your online membership, whereas in the Switch, I believe it's only $20 for a full year online membership. So that is the nice thing about it. It's not as expensive as the Xbox and the PlayStation, which of course might draw a lot of people to the game on the Switch because the online membership is significantly cheaper by 67%. And that is big numbers, of course, when you're already paying $60 to $100 for the game itself. And that ball was murdered. It was. We're down 2 runs, unfortunately. Felix Hernandez is pitching very well. I mean, that was an outside pitch that my opponent somehow had a better swing to lift it out of the stadium. But we have some time to catch up. I'm being very antsy with my plate appearances. Just gotta settle down a little bit. Austin Riley should have been MVP for the National League. There were several candidates, but he wasn't going to win over Soto or Harper, and obviously Harper won out between all 3 of them. But I'm very excited to see what Austin Riley is going to be able to do, especially next season, but throughout his whole career, of course. You prefer the Xbox? Due to the Game Pass, it's cheaper? Absolutely. The Game Pass comes in clutch for so many people. It obviously helped expand the user base last year with the addition of the Xbox to MLB The Show. And it's on the Game Pass again this year, which is a huge move. I did, Sav. I saw the tweet right before I went live. I haven't even had like a chance to digest it, but that's pretty big. I wonder if it's because like the Nationals are in rebuild mode. And he probably doesn't want to stay on a rebuilding team for 13 years. Obviously, they won't be rebuilding for 13 years. You can only hope, of course. But I wonder how many more years does his normal contract have? That's a dot. Go grab some bench. 2 loud snaps and a thumbs up. Let's go, Santrion. I need to settle down with these at-bats. I usually see Corbin Burns pretty well. Just gotta take our time right here. It's a lit bargain. Oh, absolutely that is. I know there's a lot of factors going into it, but I really like to see a more consistent timing window. It can change from inning to inning, and it's frustrating. Speak more, Dreslin. Timing window for what? I know you're talking about batting, but get more into it. Flush it out a little bit. Yo, what's up, Nighttime Owl? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. Tatis with the homer. How many of you wanted to see Tatis hit a homer right there? Oh, he just did. And he did it very well at 443 feet. Let's go, Tatis. Let me see the fireworks in chat. Home run chain is activated. Let's go back to back here. Let's freaking go. I told y'all. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Big homer, big homer. Many of you wanted to see a homer. There's your homer. And there's more where that came from, of course. What do I think about the new Mario Strikers game? I like it. It looks very, very enjoyable. Belly's in a 2-2 count. Let's see what he can do here. Oh, Belly! Again, shift. This should be a double. Remember, Tatis was thrown out in his previous plate appearance. You can't be thrown out on a home run. We got to make sure Yasmani can do something here before the pitcher spot comes up. He's not going to walk Yasmani to get to Felix, which is a little interesting and is advantageous to us. We are going to send Cody Bellinger home, and this ball game is tied, baby. Yasmani Grandal coming through, the whole bottom of the order coming through. Let's see if Felix Hernandez can keep it alive and make way for Tommy Edman. Honestly, I think it's more the money than the years. He's going to be a free agent at 26 years old, arguably a much bigger target than Bryce and Manny were when they entered free agency, so he'll get close to 450, 500 mil on the open market in 3 years. That absolutely makes sense. You're not wrong. Felix, that's a very decent swing. Just late side of good. Tied game. Oh, yes. Let's freaking go. All right, let's see what Tommy Edman can do here. Yasmani 6 speed, he's not going to advance there. You're playing the beta right now? It should not be available right now, John. The servers don't go live for it until tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, unless they did accelerate it and it is available right now. If that's the case, I know what I'm doing tonight once I finish my homework. What's my favorite MLB team? I'm a huge White Sox fan. How about you, Javier? What's your favorite team? Yo, let's go Poggers. We weren't gonna stay down for very long. Tommy Edman, I was hoping that was gonna touch some dirt before the fielder can make the catch, but we have ourselves a tied game and we're out hitting my opponent by twofold. So we just gotta keep up some decent pitching right here. I do wanna warm up the bullpen, but we have a brand new ball game right in front of us.
0-1.
So we're gonna warm up my favorite in Rob Dibble, as well as get Billy Wagner going. You're a Red Sox fan because of Big Papi. Respect, respect. Congratulations to Big Papi, of course, for being elected into the Hall of Fame. I am in college. I'm a senior in college, so I do graduate this upcoming May. It's crazy because this semester is going by quickly. We're already in week 6. So spring break is just a few weeks away, which is very, very crazy. I hung that slurve. I hate hanging pitches on an 0-2 count. Melissa with the 3-month resub. Thank you so much, and welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. Keep on enjoying those emotes and sub badges, my friend, and thank you so much for the continued support. Emotes in chat for you. I hope all is well. You're a senior in high school? Noise, noise, noise. I'm just a senior in college. It's pretty wild how quickly it's going. Are we having a Sand Squad graduation party? I'm not sure what my plans are entirely. I don't have details of my graduation. Like, I still don't know how many tickets I'm getting, what time the ceremony is. I'm assuming it's going to be a morning ceremony. So I should have some time to stream that afternoon before we go out to dinner to celebrate. So we will definitely do something special. It's a really fun weekend for me because I am graduating on May 7th. It's a Saturday. And some of you might know why May 8th might be significant to me. Does anyone know what significance surrounds May 8th? I'll let you all answer that question. Oh, that was a great double play, by the way. Tatis getting it done. Do I go to Hogwarts? Yo, a wizard, Ashley. I do, and I am. So what White Sox jersey do I want you to get? Whoever your favorite guy is. Taco Tuesday? May 8th is a Sunday. And I typically don't stream on Sundays, but I will be streaming on this Sunday. On Sunday, May 8th, you will have an Ashley stream, and it will be a longer stream. Anniversary stream, 100%. It's the 2-year stream anniversary on May 8th. My first ever stream was May 8th, 2020. May 8th, 2022 will be our 2-year mark. My birthday's in December 31st. So we'll have a graduation stream Saturday, and then we'll have an anniversary stream on Sunday. It's gonna be a very, very fun awarding, I guess you can say, weekend. So I'm very excited for that. There's a nice little leadoff hit for Mike Trout. Anniversary stream, 100%. You're a Cubs and a Rays fan? We definitely got to get you a White Sox fan, so you drop the Cubs and add the White Sox. I'm a senior citizen, says Evil Monkey. Oh no, what's going on, Evo Monkey?
1-1.
Opening day of MLB season. If opening day is May 8th. Doing a 48-hour stream for the anniversary? No. I did a get out of here! Stay fair! Nope. I did a 6-hour stream for our 1-year stream anniversary. I'm thinking something very similar for the 2-year anniversary as well. Not sure if this will discuss the test is live, but only for BP custom practice. Well, thank you for letting me know, Bhutan. Oh my god, keep running! I didn't realize that was a fair ball! Alrighty. We're back in business. Ducks on the pond, nobody out. Mookie Betts, my guy, who is due for a hit, is gonna take strike number 1. 48 is a long time, 100%. Yes, as long as you label it correctly, RJ, you can show it off. Mookie Betts was not... I have some choice words I really want to say right now, and I'm not going to say them, and I will just say this. Absolute loser. Absolute loser. It is February 16th. If you can't be a true competitor and let a home run fall, don't play this game online. If you can't compete in the most competitive game mode, if you can't be a competitor with some decent sportsmanship, stop playing. Stop. You get your 2 seconds of glory, and like, what does it matter? What does it matter? Don't play this game if you can't compete. Don't play if you can't. Don't play competitive modes if you can't compete. I'm sorry, there's just been way too many of those happening, and I guess I've reached my breaking point. I guess it took until February of this game being out, but that is mind-boggling. It's like it's February. It's February. Not many people are even playing this game right now as they await 22. You obviously are playing, so actually play the game. If you want to quit out, that is fine. I don't care if you want to quit. Let the homer count. Let the homer count. You're gonna take the L anyway. Let it count. You're gonna lose anyway. Let it count. Y'all just want to rage sometime? I'm not in the mood today. I'm not in the mood. With that being said, we are 1-0 on today's stream. Me, that person is 0-1, just to make it clear. I believe we were like, what, 6? Okay, good. We're on Hall of Fame now. 697, no way are we gonna be... Well, I mean, I guess we could still play another All-Star game since we're not exactly on 700 yet. But we should be matching up to Hall of Fame. Get out of this All-Star nonsense, if you will. No, never mess with me. You'll learn that rather quickly. I am very, very nice and show my respect to people, especially because they've earned it. I will never allow someone to take advantage of my niceness. I'm 0 in a century. Yo, let's go, Adrian. Tati's got you with that White Sox jersey. What did I do for my very first stream? I played the Players League moments in my very first stream. So if you're like, Ashley, what's the Players League? During COVID, in April, SDS organized a league where one player of every team, so one player for 30 players, each player representing a team, they played in a tournament. Lucas Giolito was the representative for the White Sox. He's my favorite player, if you did not know. I'm also a writer. I'm a writer and editor over at Southside Sox. So I talked to my boss because there was nothing going on. And I was like, yo, can I cover this? Can I watch Lucas's streams and almost write up a report as I would for any regular season game? And he was like, yeah, go for it. Those caught some traction, and that obviously stimulated me getting into streaming, which was really, really, really cool. But to make a long story short, because of all that background and connection there, the very first stream, we played all of the moments that came from the Players League, and that was really, really fun. And we ended that stream with a Dwight Smith Jr. homer over on Mets Field. It's crazy the things you remember, right? Those moments were fire. I agree. I hope they can bring that back. I mean, if we're still gonna have a lockout, maybe some players would be interested. All right, game number 2 of ranked seasons. Let's see what we can do here. Like the great Selena Gomez once said, kill him with kindness. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I agree 100%. BRB sounds good, Joker. Sounds good. with that being said, we have a chance to match up with somebody in All-Star. If we do, that's fine. But once we get to Hall of Fame, I just want to stay in Hall of Fame. All-Star judge is a P5. Yo, GG's, Cameron. GG's. Oh, hi, Jack. Do you ever just, like, get, like, rage, and then you look at your cats, and you're like, I'm calm now. Alright, we're gonna go Jacob deGrom here. I'm gonna save Justin Verlander for our guaranteed Hall of Fame game. Because Jacob deGrom does well either on All-Star or Hall of Fame. But how's everybody Wednesday? How are our Wednesdays? I hope we're doing well. Hey, we're the home team. Let's get it against Kerry Wood. Okay, okay. Haven't seen this card in a little while. The beautiful Jurassic Bubble. I am so excited to like redo this whole stadium in the show 22. Obviously, of course, which is sad, we do not get stadium transfers in the vault from year to year. So we're gonna totally redo the Jurassic Bubble. This stadium isn't even finished. I never finished it. I'm embarrassed. I'm a perfectionist. I like to complete tasks that I begin. I just didn't, and I don't know why. Because it goes against everything I stand for. See, this is why I want paths for events and rank to be finished, complete games, not wins. It's understandable, 100%. I need to take time and make one this year. Yes, Jackie. What we need to do, Bhutan, we just need to get on like a Discord call or one of us is streaming, it doesn't matter, and we just talk to each other just to stay focused. Like, it can be completely silent. We're just on the call, remaining focused on our stadiums. It's like 30 minutes, no words. An hour, nothing is being said. An hour and 30, hey Bhutat, you want to see some dinos? 2 hours later, hey Ashley, you want to see left field and what I put over there? I don't know. I think that'd be really funny. I get distracted so easily. Well, that's not a good way to start this ball game. I love it. All the time with my Raven lookalike, she makes me smile until she jumps on the counter. Yeah, our cats jump on the counters all the time. We just make sure, of course, to always clean and sanitize, like between meals and stuff like that. You can't really stop a cat if they want to jump on your counter, you know? You just can't. You just can't. You're pumped for today, got the tech test downloaded on the Switch, but can't play it yet. Yo, let's go, Ari Karate. I am very excited to start downloading the tech tests and begin to play them as quickly as possible. Otto does whatever he wants, there's no stopping him. That's what I'm saying. Cats just wanna have fun. Oh, cats just wanna have fun. That's it. I hope you all enjoyed that parody. I gotta hit another home run with Mookie Betts. Well, I did hit a home run with Mookie Betts. It's not gonna show up in the game log because my opponent disconnected. But Mookie Betts always comes through for us, so don't you worry. He will. You're back. Welcome back. The 2022 Dino concert is gonna be awesome. Oh, you know it, Dobby. How are we doing today? It's right behind home plate. So it's always very entertaining when there are pop-outs to the catcher. You've trained her to stay off for the most part. Ooh, good for you. She has certain things. She can climb and not get scolded, but she stays off the baseball card table and counters. See, that's the most important. Stay off from the baseball cards, Mookie. Come on now. Am I coming to Tampa this year to see the Pack play? We might have to coordinate that. I don't know for sure about football. I am seriously looking into it for baseball, though, Jackie. That's unfortunate. Yo, what's up, Flying Ferrari? Welcome on in. What's up, Birdman? We have crushed a lot of baseballs. We crushed them so terribly that my opponent had to quit. The tech test is up on the PlayStation Store right now, I think, and you can do practice mode in there, but the online stuff is tomorrow. You're hearing perfect hit sound is fixed up. I really enjoyed the perfect sound, both in 20 and 21. I'm very curious to see what it might sound like in 22, and I will be going to custom practice and hearing that as quickly as possible. Deal, she says. Let's get it. Yo, what's up, Gothic? I will read that in just one moment. Welcome on in. Your Slovakia beat USA in ice hockey in the Olympics. You were so happy, but you still love Slovakia, USA, and Ashley. Plus, I'm a Bears fan. Whoa, Gothic. We gotta work on the Bears fandom part. Packers for life. So we're gonna play the semifinals against Finland, and you hope that I will support Slovakia. I've been very bad with the Olympics, the Winter Olympics. Growing up, and I still am, obsessed with the Olympics. I just haven't really watched the winter ones. I do prefer the summer to the Winter Olympics. And for no rhyme or reason, I haven't really watched the Winter Olympics. And I feel bad about it. Yo, let's go, Birdman. Stop picking the scab. Sidney Crosby is your favorite. Noise. All right, let's see what we can do here in the leadoff position. Marian Hossa is Slovakian. You're 100% right. All right, let's go against Kerry Wood. Gonna take our time here if they're not gonna pitch us strikes. Yes, post a picture of your cat wrestling. Although you haven't connected your Twitch account to your Discord account, so if you wanted to post a picture, you can't. Please make sure you get that connection in. If you need help, always feel free to let me, a moderator, know. Even anyone in Discord who has connected their accounts. It's very simple to do. All right, we're gonna try to have Kerry Wood throw as many pitches as possible per at bat. We're gonna get to at least 6 right here, so mission successful. Regardless if that at bat ended in a strikeout or not. Am I a fan of the UFC? I am not. I'm not a big fan of like wrestling, boxing, etc., etc. I guess fist-to-fist combat, if you will. Just not my cup of tea. Your brother's is a Packers fan, but you're the Bears fan? Ooh, how did that happen, Gothic?
That's out.
I did hear about that, Dayquills. There's a lot going on in that situation. Especially given that she was basically forced into that against her will. So I'm just hoping she's able to receive some help. But there's a lot that goes into that. Yo, welcome on in, Dodger. Hope you're doing well. Back-to-back 3-1 counts. Let's see if Mike Trout can make this one hurt. He will, with a walk. We like walks. Walks typically come around to score, and the pitch count is growing. Strike number 1. I would help with that, says the Joker. 1-1 count. Starting your download of the tech test, it takes 6 hours. Hopefully it's just saying that. Hopefully it's not 6 hours, but maybe the connection is a little weak at the moment. But hopefully that speeds up, of course. Back to back 3-1 counts. Holy cow. Yeah, I wasn't swinging there. I was not gonna swing there. All right, let's see what Mookie Betts can do. He got robbed of a 3-run homer last game because of a disconnect. See if he can maybe get it back right here. I'm gonna wait though until I probably get a 2-strike count to even consider hitting. All right, we're gonna consider hitting now.
0-2 is the count.
Oh, let's go. Get through. No way.
He's out. He's out.
How is that not ticketed? Straight to center field. That's the best swing you can have on that baseball. Second baseman just made a great play. Ooh, I needed to score those runs that inning. Maybe would have gotten a rage quit had we scored those runs. It's gonna be okay though. Do we know if Randy Johnson will be in 22? He was in those trailers. I know the PlayStation one got taken down. I believe the Xbox one is still up. I'm sure we'll find out more. It could have just been a simple thing, Ghost, that because, like, say, Randy Johnson, I believe he was in his Diamondbacks uniform in the trailer, his representatives could have been like, hey, we wanted him to be in his Mariners uniform, and so they have to fix that. But because it was only down in PlayStation, I don't know. I don't want to speculate on a situation that I literally know nothing about. I'm sure we'll have answers to our questions very soon. How soon? I don't know. But it definitely raised some eyebrows when that video got taken down. But we'll see what happens, of course. All right, I really like where our at-bats are. I know that disconnect on the 3-run homer, and I'll stop talking about it soon. I thought that might ruin some momentum. Nah. We're right where we ended up with the last game. Just got to start scoring these runs. But that second baseman did make a really good play on that baseball. But you keep having good swings, something's got to give eventually. You want the Expos unis? Didn't we get the Expos unis in the show 21? I'm pretty sure we got some variations of it. Thank you. I will take that strikeout every single day. Oh. Maybe they're only wanting to give Xbox Randy Johnson and Mauer to PlayStation. Nah, it won't work like that. Just given how everything can be shared into one account between the Switch, the PlayStation, and Xbox. But who knows? Yeah, I know they wouldn't. Gotcha, Dobby. Gotcha. How are people playing the tech test right now? Supposedly the batting practice feature is available. I haven't downloaded it yet, so I cannot confirm, but people in chat have been saying that. But anything online will be available tomorrow when the servers are actually up and functioning for the tech test.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, gotcha, Mason. But how are we doing, Lax? I hope you're doing well. Initial impressions with 22 so far. Spoilers, I haven't even downloaded it yet. Par is fixed up with pitches up in the zone. It's a lot bigger, so you're less accurate. Ah, that's something. Yeah, I'll be able to play it. I should have an opportunity tonight. I'll give you all my thoughts on Friday. I am going to stream it on Saturday. How long we'll stream it, that depends. But we will stream it on Saturday. I think Friday, I'm still gonna stay true to some Friendly Fridays. Maybe do half the stream Friendly Fridays, the other half, some tech test. But I'm very excited to dive into everything. You met both Morneau and Maurer? Let's go. Did you tell Justin that he's a White Sox legend? So excited we'll be streaming MLB 22 this year. Oh, 100%. Am I gonna do the tech test tomorrow? I will have it downloaded. I have some schoolwork to work on tomorrow, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a chance to play it tomorrow, but I am streaming it on Saturday, so I will for sure play it. Please, I'm gonna keep reminding you all until you're tired of me hearing it. Please fill out the feedback form that will become available when the tech test is over from SDS. That is huge. Once again, you're not playing the finished / polished product. Anything you can say or any any constructive criticism you can get, please be mindful and cautious and aware that those forms will be made available. Oh my God, Bryce Harper! Bryce Harper! Just, I'm not gonna pronounce R's today. It's more fun that way. Let's freaking go. Yo, Zach and Dude Food with the resubs. Thank you so much. Please let me pause the game. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Zach with the 7-month resub. Zach, thank you so much, and welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. Keep on enjoying those emotes and sub badges, and thank you for the continued support, Zach. I hope you're doing well today. Emotes in chat, and Dude Food with the 22, the golden sub-anniversary resub. Thank you so much, Dude Food, and welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. I hope you as well continue to enjoy those emotes and sub badges, and thank you as I put some emotes in chat for the golden 22. My voice is shot. And Papa Vaz with the raid. Y'all are incredible. Papa Vaz, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome on in, Raiders. I hope you enjoyed Papa Vaz's stream. Welcome on in today. We're working on some ranked seasons. We are 1-0 to start today's stream. This is game number 2, and we have some potential to put some runs on the board in the bottom of the second inning right here. Papa Vaz, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. I see the link in chat. Thank you for the shout outs. If y'all could please click that link, drop Papa Vaz a follow for me. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Welcome on in space. Hope you're doing well. And Quicksand, I like the name. Quicksand Sand Squad, you'll fit in just well right here. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. Wait, what? He's out? Wait, what? That's gonna ruin the momentum. Oh my God, can I not control this camera anymore? Not gonna... Oh, I slid way too late. First things first. Wait, how's he not safe right there? No, he was safe right there. His cleat's on the bag. He's safe right there. Right there for sure. Ah, what the... Oh my God, I can't control this camera anymore. I'm sorry if any of you are get motion sickness. He's safe. That's tough. That's tough. All right, I have like no pause time. Ashley, be mindful of your pause time. Yo, welcome on in, Quicksand. How are you doing today? We've had a couple of possible base runners stolen from us. That's a fantastic swing for Cody Bellinger that's going to be caught in the deepest part of the ballpark. That sucks. That really, really stinks. We've had a couple of walks that couldn't score, a couple of hits now that couldn't, well, hits, they were outs, that couldn't fall for hits. All right, we're due for a big inning. We are due for a very big inning. That's up to you, Joker. That backstop is far too catcher friendly in this show, honestly though. I believe I was a little late in advancing the runner, so he should have been safe. But even with that delay, he should have been safe.
0-2.
Need some drama meme, LOL. Is that like the opposite of dopamine or serotonin now? I took biochemistry. I'm gonna go back to my professor and be like, Doctor, I'm not gonna give his name out for privacy reasons, but Doctor, who was my biochemistry 2 professor, have you heard of this neurotransmitter
Got him.
called Dramamine? And he'll be, yeah, they knew it. They knew they were gonna get crushed. They knew it. They knew it. Whether that was a true disconnect or they just lost their internet connection, they just knew they were gonna get crushed. They just knew. We're on fire today. Let's go make a World Series run. Everyone's just gonna quit. Dr. Professor Patrick. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. Boom, updated. Ashley's gonna make World Series via rage quits. Honestly though, let's keep it up. All right, we're guaranteed a Hall of Fame game, so finally. I believe Justin Verlander is going to be pitching this one. He is. We could go with Corbin Burns. But Logan Webb will be ready right behind them. Corbin Burns and Logan Webb are my 2 aces. Justin had back-to-back rough outings on All-Star. So we'll see how this one goes for him on guaranteed a Hall of Fame matchup because I am officially in the 700s. Let's go get win number 80. How do you download the test server early? It is in the PlayStation Store as well as the Switch Store. I heard through chat, though I have not confirmed, that it might not be available for Xbox right now. Supposedly, like, the custom practice function is available, but anything online is not going to be available until tomorrow. At some point in the morning, the servers will open up for that. He's better on Hall of Fame in your opinion, Justin Verlander. I agree 100%. But how are we doing, King Review? Hope you're doing well. MDY, nothing is official there. Your comment means nothing because nothing is official unless either of him, he or Shailene Woodley, comes out. If you're just trying to start drama in chat, I would prefer for you not to. Be careful when you read things on the internet. There are so many fallacies. It's crazy. I will say what I did find funny, when Stafford and the Rams won, so many people were like, Stafford now has as many rings as Rodgers, but nobody brought up that Drew Brees only had 1 ring. There are a lot of Bears fans on my timelines that would like retweeted that and liked it, so that I saw a Packers fan that was like, oh yeah, James Starks has as many Super Bowl rings as Walter Payton, and I was like, oh, that's how you get back at them. It's very similar comparisons, which I thought was really, really funny. Is Matt Stafford a Hall of Fame quarterback? No, he's not a Hall of Fame quarterback. He's a Hall of Very Good. But I do believe, I don't really know why this discussion came about. Like, let the guy who was literally in purgatory for the 12 years he was with the Lions to like enjoy his championship. Would he like to be in the Hall of Fame? Who wouldn't? But like, let him just enjoy this time, of course. The SpongeBob pun lines, I am all in for the pun lines. You don't understand. So Eli tier. Eli did something that no one else has done though. He beat Tom Brady not once, but twice in the Super Bowl. So just for that, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Ooh, okay, Clayton Kershaw's on the mound. And we're playing in a Major League ballpark. Do we... Is that... Wait. Do we... Yeah, I'm not playing in Ranger Stadium. I mean, if we have to, we have to. Okay, we have to. But, the Ranger Stadium in the fog? With the 404 dimension to center field? This is gonna be a fun one. Lions fans are actually telling the Rams, you're welcome. Well, Lions fans, as well as any fan of the NFC North, any of those teams, we knew for 12 years how good Matthew Stafford is. So it is very, very nice to see him win and earn that ring. Very, very good stuff. Royce, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. Hope you're doing well today. Tommy! Get out of here! It's not! Oh my god, it is! Oh, Tommy Edman to straightaway deep center field for the homer. My opponent replayed that. Okay, I see you. Oh, do you think they're regretting not taking the friendly? Let's freaking go. This is the Rangers. This is the Rangers. It looks like the old ballpark.
Ball.
But they've donned it with the Brewer logos. Sad for you because you're a Bengals fan. It's tough to win it on the biggest of stages, Royce. But Joe Burrow is not going anywhere. He's not. Yes, he has a tough division with Lamar Jackson with the Ravens. Baker Mayfield's been a little up and down. Who knows what's going to go on with the Steelers. Bengals aren't going anywhere, though. They're going to be right back into the mix for, hopefully, of course, for you, for the entirety of his career. Minus, of course, any, like, injury situations, which you never want to see, and all that stuff. Friendly quit karma, that's what I'm saying, Jackie. Maybe we do like playing here, right? What if they send the friendly right here? You're more than happy for Stafford's wife with what she has to deal with health-wise, so him winning is good for her, for me. Oh, 100%. She's been through so much, so to be at that pinnacle and win it all is absolutely incredible. Ah, that's just a terrible swing.
That counts 1-1.
Do I think Jamar will leave at some point? Chase is just getting started. It's only year 1 for him.
2 strikes.
I don't think it's necessarily fair to speculate there, given he's just completed his rookie season. And of course the chemistry he's had with Joe Burrow going back to their college days at LSU. I would say no to that question, or it hasn't been enough time to truly answer that question. Danny, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. Hope you're doing well today. I still can't believe Tommy Edman hit that to 404 feet, of course. Did you see the picture of Eric Weddle's arm after the game? He ruptured his pec on the hit in the first quarter, then finished the game. I did know about that. I didn't see his arm, but I know he finished the game. I know he suffered an injury during the game. I just want to know if he had his victory bowl of ice cream. I don't know if you followed him when he was with the Ravens, Mason. But after every dub, he would make like this elaborate bowl of ice cream, and he would post, you know, his victory ice cream. I just want to know if he did that for the Super Bowl. And I don't think anybody's reported on that, and that's what I want to see reported on. Yo, what's up, Treyas? What's up, Rodzilla? Welcome on in, you two. I hope you're doing well today. Just playing some ranked seasons. We're 2-0. Looking to be 3-0, but we have a long game ahead of us here. Pocket Food. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. Pocket Food. 1, that's a fantastic name. 2, did you ever have the game on your phone? I know, games on your phone. Did you ever have the game Pocket God on your phone? It just reminded me with the first word pocket in your username. It was really big in like 2012, where you had an island and you like had all these like fictional, I don't even think they were people. I don't know what you would categorize them as, but you had these living organisms, if you want to get a little technical, on this island, and you were like a pocket god controlling what was happening on that island and to these living things. I remember it being very interesting. Yeah, Mason knows, but yeah, Pocket God was amazing. Never heard about it? No worries. You don't have to, because you just have a fantastic Pocket Food username that you can go places with. Wow, says Dayquills. Do you know what I'm talking about, Dayquills? Yeah, what's up, Snrub? I see Snrub is passing around some fallacies. I'm a big White Sox fan, Snrub. I do like Hot Pockets. Does that count? I mean, you have double the pocket. Pocket Food, Hot Pocket. Can you fit a Hot Pocket in your pocket? I think you have a double win. LOL, totally, Snrub. How are you doing today, Joe? What about the game Snakes on the phone? Did I have that game on my phone? I don't believe I did. To be fair, I don't really have any games on my phone. Any games I had would be like, I had an iPod Touch. So all the games would go on there. And I had Wattpad, which was like the greatest thing ever. Wattpad isn't a game. It's a book site, if you will, where people could like upload unpublished sections of their book. And obviously some books have been published. Oh my God. 3-0! People don't want to play me! They don't want to play me! Come on, play me! Tommy Edman, that's the magic of Tommy Edman right there, and some decent pitching to back him up. Only Zion and CJ, thank you both for the follows. Welcome to the Sand Squad. We are 3-0, and we just earned our 80th win of the year, I should say. Are we gonna make a World Series run in the next 2 hours? Are we gonna make a World Series run in the next 2 hours? Oh, I didn't update the record in the previous updated rating. I'll make sure to add 2 wins, both from the previous game and this game. Don't want to play her. People have been raging today. The first rage quit cost me a Mookie Betts 3-run homer. But yeah, Matt Stafford was a couple field goals away from getting traded to the Giants, says I9. Ashley to World Series, yes, make it a hashtag. Let's trend it up. If I had a game system that I would play against you, hopefully we can get a friendly in at some point, Joker. I do host friendlies every Friday. The feeling when you match with the bubblegum, so you unplug the router. It could be people might start recognizing the Chicago bubblegum name if they haven't already, which is kind of cool to think about. We'll play at least 1 more ranked seasons games. I usually don't like to play more than 3 to 4 ranked games in one sitting, so we'll play 1 more. Obviously, hopefully we'll go 4-0. But can't complain about a 3-in-1 day either. But let's go win this one to stay undefeated. Maybe we should play Pokemon instead. I still don't have Arceus. I'm saving it for spring break. They are Bootots. They are. Maybe it's the power of Jack and Moo and Coach. All 3 of the cats are in my room right now. I think they're giving me a tremendous amounts of good luck. Thoughts on Mauer and Morneau? Thoughts about or should you say the thoughts about the Twins legend and the White Sox legend? The 2 new legends added to the show 22. I'm very excited. I think Mauer's going to be huge, especially because he will be coming out of that cover athlete pack. So people will have a very nice, viable catcher on day 1 of MLB The Show 22, which should be really, really cool. As for Justin Morneau, he does have a very nice lefty swing, so I'm very interested to see how it will be in the game. They're already talking about possible downloadable content for Arceus. Well, that's exciting. All right, Corbin Burns, my ace. Let's do this thing. Let's go win ourselves 1 more game here. Yeah, what's up, Hamburger Dad? Wait, what team did Morneau win an MVP with? What team did Morneau finish his career with? He may have only played a couple of months, but that's beyond the point. You have your orange cat, your fat orange cat, you say? Hey, we're at the Jurassic Bubble again. Can we get a 99 Yolmer Sanchez if he makes the bigs with the Red Sox? Yes. That means he's gonna have a Topps Now card. You smashed with the old school Morneau back in the day. Noise. Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza, yeah, for you and me. How we doing, CJ? Mauer and Morneau were such a pain in 08. Glad the Sox won the division anyway. Yes, Joe. Talk your talk. Absolutely. Ooh, that was a pretty good pitch, even though it was just outside the zone. In fact, I need to do something with that comment. I gotta throw in a couple mercies there. Have mercy, Joe. Pick up him on Discord sounds good, Royce. Be aware though, if you don't have your accounts connected, your Twitch account to your Discord account, you won't be able to post pictures until I give you that role, which I will absolutely be able to do once stream is over. I always check the accounts that have added. I do it as a safety measure. Morneau finished on the Rockies. He finished on the White Sox, no? Yeah, he finished on the White Sox. Yeah, he went to the White Sox after the Rockies. He was only on the White Sox for the second half of the season. But I remember just looking this up because we actually talked about Justin Morneau a couple of weeks ago. Where I looked it up once again just to clarify. Alright, unfortunately the runner still in the bag there. Thank you, Joe. Do I have a favorite Winter Olympics event? I've been very bad about this year's Winter Olympics, so I haven't watched. However, I really enjoy any of the snowboarding events. Curling, of course, is always a favorite. As well as, I believe it's just like the high ski jump. Oh, okay, Yasmani. You know, when you go, like, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, that was a good day to be a fan of my favorite MLB team, the Royals. Snrub. You're not a Royals fan, Snrub. Don't even joke about it. It's a disgrace to even joke about. Okay, that slider's actually doing us some wonders right now. I don't know if you're trolling, but curling is very interesting. Oh, I'm not trolling, I promise. I know many people troll about curling. I really enjoy it. Although I haven't watched anything in these Winter Olympics. And I don't know if I'll have the opportunity to watch any of them.
He's out.
We should put Randy Johnson in a Yankees uniform, speaking from a true bias. Evil monkey. We need ice baseball in the Winter Olympics. Yes. What does ice baseball look like, Snrub? Is the baseball ice? Is the dirt ice on the field? He did, Peter. Curling is very interesting. You started watching it in the last Olympics. Let's go. Can Tommy Edman go back-to-back with leadoff homers? Let's see. Yasmani needs to enter concussion protocol. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yasmani's gonna be okay. I'm not gonna swing 3-0 right here, though, always swing 3-0 if you want to. Oh, okay, didn't have to. That's a 4-pitch walk to lead off the ball game for Tommy Edman. Okay. All right, let's go, Mike Trout. I'm actually not gonna swing until I get a strike. Baseball on skates. Well, there's something, Shadow. Welcome on in, by the way. Ooh. I need to see that come to fruition because I'm starting to visualize it, Shadow Viper, and now I need more of it. Yeah, I had a similar idea, it looks like. All right, 2-1 count for Mike Trout. He's back on top. Wasn't prepared for that pitch. All right, fought off that one. It would have given us a full count, but we're still tied 2-2. 3-2, let's go. Back-to-back walks. Who says no? Not me. Oh, that's a great changeup. That is actually a really good changeup. Knew I was in swing mode there. How does he get 2 bags if he takes a walk? Did I say somebody was gonna need a double? Did I misspeak? I could have misspoken.
That's outside.
That is very true, Ainai. It would be very, very dangerous. You might not have like a sliding element to the game then. That is something possible there. Let's see what we can do here, of course. Royce, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna compare streamers. He and myself work incredibly hard to build up our communities. I'm not here to compare like that in the way that you wish to. All right, unfortunately, bad at-bat with Griffey there. Still had a very good at-bat with Trout, even though it ended in and out. Let's see what Mookie Betts can do here, though. I kind of want to steal with Tommy Edman. We are going to steal with Tommy Edman, and he should be safe by a mile, and he is. Let's freaking go, Mills! Oh, I can't pause, Mills! Oh, that was a terrible at-bat. Mills with the 10 gifted subs. Mills. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing fantastically today. Poos, Kryptonite, Brent, Marty, Johnny, Jam, Mecca, Papa Vaz, Josh, and Dobby, excuse me. Please let me see all of the thank yous in chat heading toward Mills as I welcome you all into the Sand Squad sub family. Enjoy those emotes and sub badges, please, but do not forget to give a huge thank you to Mills first. Mills, emotes in chat for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing well. 10 for the perfect response to talking about other streamers. Bravo. It is my pleasure, Mills. No room for that sort of discussion. In my chats, especially, obviously many others as well. I appreciate that response. You did not have to do that though, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Mills. Oh. Misplayed that strikeout. I know. That was a rough ending to an inning that started off rather well for us, but we have our ace on the mound. We should get back into it. Oh, Corbin Burns! Oh, Corbin using all of his like diagonal lateral to make the play right there. That is absolutely incredible. Let's go. You reached first on that. I know. Sometimes I miss things in the game because I'm looking at chat. That's okay though. That's okay though. That's okay. Yo, what's up, Blend Lifestyle? How are you doing today? I hope all is well. Gold Glover Corbin Burns, who recently won the NL Cy Young Award. 1-1. Has Corbin Burns won a gold glove? I don't believe he has. I don't believe he has a gold glove. If the game is any prediction, he'll have one after 2022, but it's gonna be hard. I believe Max Fried. Did Max Fried win it for the NL this year? Who won it for the NL this year? Yeah, he does not have a gold glove. Who won it at the pitcher spot in the National League this year? It was Max Fried? Okay. Thank you for clarifying that. Snowball fight should be in the Winter Olympics. Okay, that They would almost have to have fake snow. I mean, to an extent they do already. Just because I would hate to throw a snowball with a big chunk of ice in the middle. That's a strikeout. Was that not a bunt and an 0-2 count? Yeah, bunt and an 0-2 count. Thank you for the strikeout. Grab some bench. Yeah, Max Fried got it. Yep. That would be very interesting, Evil Monkey, and I'm down for it. I am doing well. Thank you so much, Blind Lifestyle. I'm glad you are too. Yeah, we have 3 rage quits, Angel. I don't accept friendlies when the game has already started, so I will deny this one. We had 3 rage quits. The first one, my opponent quit in the middle of a Mookie Betts 3-run homer. In the second game, they quit after a Tommy Edman leadoff homer. They did play the bottom of the first. They were the home team. 3 straight strikeouts, they quit. Last game, why did they quit last game? I think last game I just had to pitch the top of the first and they quit. No, we got into the 3rd inning last game. I'm having trouble remembering what happened last game, but they rage quit for a reason. I think last game may have been like a true loss of connection. Gotta have a better at-bat than that. Yeah, that's a strikeout. That is a strikeout. Was it Stroman 2 for Cy Young Awards? Or not Cy Young Awards, we were talking about Gold Gloves. No, because Stroman was on the Mets last year, so he couldn't have won it for the National League. I believe Dallas Keuchel won the Gold Glove at the pitcher spot for American League. White Sox legend. No. CBG, let's go, Joker. Oh, I need to lay off that pitch when it's out of the zone. Trying for that friendly karma. Friendly karma doesn't exist, in my opinion, once the first pitch of the game has been thrown.
Ball, that's just out.
Yeah, last games was at a weird point to rage quit. It was the inning after the homer and between batters. Yes. Thank you, Mason. Thank you for having that memory where I failed to recall right there. Yo, what's up, Steelers? How's your Wednesday going? It's going very well. Had a very busy morning of classes. Though everything did go well in classes. Very nice discussions as well. Had a very quick lunch, and then now we're live. Oh, love the shirt. Thank you. Got the Disney shirt on. It says Walt Disney down this sleeve. Well, thank you. I like the color too. It's a very nice color, in my opinion. All right, Yasmandi's been struggling a little bit, although he did come in clutch in the very first game we played. Driving in a couple of runs in a 2-out situation. What if Joe West was in MLB The Show? Well, thankfully he's retired. Unless they decide to first bring in actual named umpires. And then if they do that, if they were gonna bring in
2 strikes.
Retired umpires. But to be honest with you, if they're bringing in umpires before even touching franchise mode, oh, they're gonna have several issues. Not to say we already do have several issues, because we do, when you want to discuss franchise. Home run and then they'll quit. Unfortunately, my at-bats aren't as patient in this game. But I have some confidence that we'll be back at it. Corbin Burns is gonna keep us in this one for as long as he possibly can.
Yeah.
You got the tech test on the Switch, you're excited for 22? Let's go! I didn't have the opportunity to download on my PlayStation and my Switch in between school and then starting today's stream. I will get to that probably right after their live stream. At 5 o'clock Central Time, remember everybody? But I'm very excited. I believe people are saying that custom practice is able to be played in the tech test already. Obviously, anything online is going to be tomorrow when the servers actually open up. But I'm very excited to test that out. A 99 Angel Hernandez card? No, Beaver. Be careful for what you wish for, my friend. MLB The Show 22 Angel Hernandez edition. How dare you? How dare you take that away from Shohei Ohtani M3? That is an unforgivable chat comment that I will never be able to get over. Oh, not patient in the box, I gotcha. That's why I really don't like playing more than 3 ranked seasons games in any one setting. This is number 4 today. We are undefeated. But we'll settle back down, of course. When can you start playing? I have some homework that obviously gets priority first tonight. I should have an opportunity to try out the Switch version tonight when I'm in bed. Then tomorrow, again, I have some school meetings. I'm a research assistant, so we usually schedule those in the morning. So I should have some time in the late afternoon tomorrow before my evening class to try it out. But it's supposed to rain. I'm surprised it hasn't started. It's supposed to rain in the Chicagoland area, turn to ice, and then snow. So I'm kind of that's a dot. I'm kind of crossing my fingers that my evening class tomorrow gets canceled. If it gets canceled, I will have a lot of time to try out the tech test tomorrow. But regardless on whether or not I'm able to try it tonight, tomorrow, Friday, I will be streaming it for our Saturday stream. So we'll dive into what we can, what's available. I really want to try out the new co-op mode. That's actually a very decent swing for Corbin Burns. Yo, what's up, Giggities? Welcome on in. The sales of the game would slam to a halt if that was real. Oh, 100%. I still need to add you on the Switch, Ashley. I'll have to send you my code. Yes, Sav. I will add you immediately once stream ends. Okay, maybe not immediately, but very, very soon after. How we doing, Giggities? I hope all is well. Please ignore my very bad at-bats right now. Absolutely, Hamburger Dad. Absolutely. Royce. No. We do not use that name to discuss the city of Chicago. There is a lot that goes into that, and that is not going to be allowed here, especially just for the simple racist context that it provides. Let's be better than that, please. That's your first and final warning. Snow and ice roads equals dangerous, 100%. If there's any condition that I hate driving in, it's driving in snow, especially if there's black ice on the road. It's just very dangerous and unenjoyable. All right, we have a nice 2-1 count with Mike Trout. Giggities with the 1-year resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Giggities, and welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. Keep on enjoying those emotes and sub badges, and thank you so much for 1 freaking year. Emotes in chat for you, Giggities. Thank you so much. Abso-freaking-lutely. Royce, I'm not going to get into much depth with it on stream. Obviously, always use the resources available to you to possibly look up into that context. Regardless of how you identify, that word is going to have different meanings and connotations to it.
That's outside. Ball for.
So please always be aware of that. I appreciate you, Giggities. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice little 2-out walk for Mike Trout. Let's see if Griffey Jr. Can do some damage here. He's gonna take ball number 1. He's in the driver's seat right now. Oh, not trying to steal with Trout. I accidentally let him off an extra step than I should have. Let's not do that the rest of the way. Let's go, Giggities. Let's go. 1 year and 8 months, Giggities. That is absolutely wild. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your followage support, 100%. Oh, Griffey. If that changeup's in the zone, it's a homer, but we have to lay off of it otherwise. Let's go, Junior. Oh, getting a little antsy in a 1-2 counts. Let's try to avoid that. Nope, not trying to steal. No, thank you. No, thank you at all. You got a notification from Angel Hernandez on my phone the other day. It said, missed call. M3! I've even heard that before, but it's still funny. Wait, I don't have time to drink. Get a sip of water. Come on, Griffey. That... I'm getting some ranked fatigue right now. I'm getting it really badly. Yo, let's get it, Zach. Have a lot of fun. Sunday got a kick out of it. I'm glad. 1 more midterm. Best of luck to you, T-Practice. See you later is correct. I9 and Hamburger Dad.
That's a ball.
All right. Not a good pitch to begin that at-bat. Corbin Burns is most likely going to carry us in this game. If we can just have a decent inning of offense, we should be pretty decent. No hydration for you. What's up, Sunday? How are you doing today? Does SDS allow streamers to stream it? Yes. Ramon confirmed it in the little video that they put out yesterday. Just make sure if you stream it and or record a video and publish that video, say on YouTube, to put Tech Test MLB The Show 22 in your title. I believe that is the only ask. And of course, you do have to be 18 years and older to try out the Tech Test. So if you're not, don't publish a video or stream it. Unless you're the beta version for streamers, it was prohibited to even talk about. Yes, you're absolutely right. It was prohibited to talk about. You were, I believe, under an NDA last year with the Tech Test. And that is not the case this year.
He's safe.
Oh, 100% Savannah. At least they're not trying to bunt with Ken Griffey Jr., because that would just be 100% disrespectful. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. I think they're mad because I denied their friendly, but we had already... No, I meant to tag him! No!
No, he's safe.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't throw a strike. Don't throw a strike. He's gonna bunt at it anyway. That's a pitch right down the middle. We weren't gonna get that runner anyway. All right, hold on. I gotta focus in here. I really have to focus here. That's a hanger. Just go for the guaranteed out at first.
You're out.
All right. Alrighty. You don't want to really mess with me, but you have. Let's go win ourselves a ball game once we get out of this inning. That's actually really annoying. That's really annoying. It's February, and the best you can do is bunt in a video game that's been out for however long this game has been out. I just wonder. I just wonder. Do I finally bring it? Why aren't you throwing to first?
Out.
I love this. I love the people who play this game. I love the people who play this game. Yeah, I heard about that right before I went live today, Joker.
1-0.
Ranked seasons in a nutshell, unfortunately. So new legend revealed tonight, or is it just Mauer and more? No, I believe it's the latter of what you said, Zach. If we get a third legend today, that'd be really, really cool. That's a good question, Mason. This might be an intentional bunting team. Although the Griffey Jr. bunt is a bit questionable. Oh, come on, Mookie. That's a fantastic swing. Squared it up. Early side of good, and that's not going to carry out? What? Look at the PCI feedback. Oh, that's tough. That is really, really tough. I know the pitch was right below the zone, but still. That's a tough pill to swallow. Yo, welcome on in, T-Rad. Hope all is well. Speed kills.
1-1.
Oof, oof, oof. It's a 2-run ball game. We're very much in this. So, Red Rocks, anyone?
Ball.
I don't understand why that wasn't a homer. There should be an excessive grieving rule for spamming bunting in R2. So much in a game for this year's game. I agree. I would like to see something implemented like that. I don't know how you necessarily code for it. Obviously, it's easier to present a solution or present a possible fix without knowing exactly how to code for it. But I agree. That's a right down the middle. Let's not miss that. Let's not miss that. With that being said, let's go, Bryce. Good take, good take. Let's go. All right, one swing and this game is tied. But we will happily chip away as well, especially if there's not gonna be a strike thrown. Yo, what's up, Shawnee? Welcome on in.
No.
I'm not sure if I understand what you're referencing to, but welcome on into stream.
Ball.
I don't think there should be a punishment for bunt dancing, maybe R2ing. I mean, there's people who bunt because they truly want to bunt, of course. R2, I believe, is not so much for looking at pitches as it is to actually, wow, good slider, to mess up with the timing of your opponent. All right, that's actually a very terrible way to end that Tatis at bat. No! Okay. I don't miss that pitch. And I don't miss that one either. I'm just having very bad at bats. The ranked fatigue has definitely settled in. We have to muster through it. I hope this guy's controller dies and he forgets to charge his extra.
Nope. Outside.
Come on, Cody B. I believe in you. They're probably mad that I rejected the friendly, but we were already in what, the second inning?
Oh.
I don't accept friendlies in the second inning. So even if I do lose this game, it's not because the friendly quit karma. So I know they're a little upset with, I meant to put bunt defense on. I know they're a little upset for that, but it's like, I don't know what to tell you. Yo, what's up, Big Dale? Pitchers have had the same pitcher since a year ago. I hate the R2 for no reason. I agree. I agree. Ahaha, they saw the bunt defense and they're like, ooh, I can actually swing my bats. I think people who can't handle losing and choose the bunt dance or hold R2 should find another game to play. I agree 100%.
He's out.
Or try to play a mode where you can learn to get better at this game. Because if you're trying to get better at this game just via ranked seasons, it's not gonna really like bid you any well. Oh my god.
Say.
Now this is just frustrating. I wouldn't be surprised this person is even if this person is in chat right now. Touch grass, talk to another human. You're not wrong. Oh, there's the R2. That messed up the slider. He's out. Perfect throw. He's out. Get him.
Got him.
Got him. Grab some bench. All right. Oh my God. No, Tommy. That wasn't a good time for you to do that. Oh, Edmund. Oh, Tommy. Why? Okay, let's get this final out, settle down in the bottom portion of this inning, and put some runs on this board. On the board. You've been enjoying BR at least? You get to use some random cards. BR Goon, incoming for 22. Okay, Big Dale, I see you. Let's get it. Let's absolutely get it. I just realized this is probably CVAC's alternate accounts. I wouldn't put it past CVAC. Nah. All right, I just want to get out of the top of the fifth if I am able to right here. A dot should do it. He's out. No. Get him at home!
He got him on the tank.
Bye-bye. Yeah, they're definitely taking advantage of how slow the fielders react when you try to sneak in an extra base. All right, let's do what I came here to do and win ourselves a ball game.
2 balls, no strikes.
Yo, what's up, Trek? How we doing today? Hey, we need some positive vibes, Trek. I don't need 2 trolls. The one I'm playing and you. How are we doing today, Trek? I hope you're doing well. Let's go, Yaz. Oh, I'm over swinging on those fastballs.
2 and 2.
That's not gonna fare very well. Yo, thank you, Red Sox guy. I appreciate that. Yo, let's go, Angel. Exciting stuff. Yeah, I saw a tweet about that right before I went live, Joker. I will have to look into it. I wasn't able to read all of the details. Let me warm up the bullpen for when we eventually need to use it. Yasmani's in a full count. I need him to get on base here. Let's go! I need him to get on base here! What better way than hit a dinger? Let's go! Yasmani! Breaks up the shutouts, and we're gonna replay our homers. Look at that beautiful bat drop from yours truly, Yasmani Grandal. All right, let's do that a couple more times, please. We are gonna keep Corbin Burns in the game, though. Let's go. Absolutely, Yayo69. How are we doing today? Absolutely, Dresslin. How we doing? Let's go. That's a bad swing.
0-2 is the count.
That's a very good question, Shrek. And that kind of sounded like Shrek because of the S in question and then Shrek. But you are Shrek. Maybe, what if you are Shrek, Trek? What if Trek is Shrek? Yo, what's up, Fight On? Are we checking out the tech test at all? We are. I'm gonna be streaming it for Saturday's stream. I can't promise it'll be the whole of Saturday's stream, the whole entire Saturday stream, but it very well could be. Definitely playing Shrek. The opponent is the same person who goes into other streams and tells them how to play the game. I wouldn't necessarily put it past this person. Really, nothing is off the table, unfortunately. Not when you're playing someone like this. Oh, come on, drop for a hit. That's so gonna be caught. That's a great swing, though. I don't know how it was late on the changeup, however. For early, it's a homer. We were late, and it's an out. Look at that, Yasmani Grandal. Don't let the hit column fool any of you. Those were all bunts. I just couldn't field them properly because I just don't. Why did Nightingale have to go and curse CBA talks by saying there would be another meeting this week? Doesn't he know my left knee is right more often than him? Dang. 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 I meant to actually fix the defense. And now, of course, they're not gonna bunt since the defense is fixed. Oh, never mind. I stand corrected. Run, Mookie Betts. Run, Mookie. Out, number 1. And Bob Nightingale strikes again. Can you strike out my opponent right here? Do I even need to throw a strike, or they're just gonna keep their bunt attempt on? That's foul. Push that out of the way, Cody B. Where's my changeup? There it is. That's a nice little strikeout. Because of the lockdown, his agent said they're not taking the deal because of the lockdown going on right now. That was right before the lockdown, Joker. So I wonder if they had obviously assumed that the... Why did my bunt defense stay? Oh, I totally forgot to reset it. That's rather unfortunate. Probably they wanted to... Wait. Can't... Okay. Couldn't bring in the third baseman. He's out! It's not a perfect throw though, but he's still out! Boom! Grab some bench. Jess, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. I have not seen any Matt Harvey memes, and I hope I don't. If people are exploiting that, especially given everything that Harvey, everything around that case, there's a lot of sensitivity around that. I have not seen them. I don't expect the internet to be respectful to the sensitivity of the case that's currently going on, of course, revolving the Angels and Tyler Skaggs. I'm gonna ask we be respectful about that in chat. Situation is so awful. That's what I'm saying. It's like really bad, especially the more information that comes out and the more people that have been like called up to the stand. It sucks.
That's foul.
Oh, 100% karate. Oh no! Come on, jump, 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 jump. Yes, 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 yes. Let's go. Let's go. Keep running. Keep running. Why aren't you running? Come on, Griffey. Come on, Griffey. Come on, Griffey. Go to third. Go to third. Go to third. Go to third. Yes, 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 yes. Come on. Let's go. Needed that. That's karma. That's karma right there. Come on, Mookie. Ball number 1. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Mookie Betts. Does it get over? Does it get over? Oh, it doesn't get over the wall, but that is an RBI double. We are within 1. Let's go, Mookie. Let's go. All right, let's go. Runner on second with nobody out. No matter what, this is going to be a tied game. No way does that stay into the park. Just underneath it. That's terrible. Mookie is safe, however, so that does work as a sacrifice. Oh, that's a 2-run homer. I was just underneath the baseball. Come on, Tatis. You have a runner on third with less than 2 outs. We need to score him. I will catch up in chat in just 1 moment. I want to make sure I take advantage of the opportunity right in front of us right here. Not trying to steal, so we'll take that for ball number 2. Yo, let's go T practice. How are you doing? Mookie does so well with runners in scoring position. He's my best card in all of the show 21. That MVP Mookie Betts card. Nice take, nice take, nice take. 3-1 count. Let's go, Tatis. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. We'll take our walks. We will take our walks. Cody Bellinger. Let's just avoid the double play here. Ooh, bring in Billy Wagner. Okay. Let's see if Billy Wagner can throw us a strike. He can. Got some contact on that slider. 2-2 count. Let's go, Cody B. 3-2 count. Let's go, Cody B.
2 strikes.
Oh, on top of that one. Good pitch. Let's be smart, Tatis. Let's be smart. Let's go, let's go. Thank you, Mason. Right down the middle. Getting really nervous for sure. Oh, that was a good slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, dang it. That sucks. That has to be a tied game. That has to be a tied game. That's on me, not being able to get the job done. Maybe I should have taken a page out of my opponent's book and bunted to score that run. However, it's a one-run ball game. Still have time to tie it up and then take the lead. I'm very upset with that Bryce Harper at bat. That's a 2-run blast that I just missed. All good though. Timing window's faults, I agree. Needed that with Belly. I agree, Dresslin. I agree. Should have gone for the bunt. Well, they walked Tatis. So there wasn't really a pitch to bunt with Tatis, but I understand what your overall point was there. All right, big out number 2. Oh, thank you, Jess. I appreciate that. Well, come on in. Actually swinging. Don't know which pitch is coming. Shrek, you know as well, we are over the Astro situation. I know you know that. They're not the first team to cheat, obviously in that capacity, possibly. They won't be the last. All about the small ball. Oh, there's a time and place for the small ball. My opponent, unfortunately, does not agree with that, however. All right. Oh, Yasmani.
Safe.
That's tough. How many strikeouts have we had in this game because of that? Dropped strikeouts, I should say, where runners have reached, unfortunately.
Runner, yes, yes.
You got time.
He's good. No, he's safe.
That is the biggest exploit in this game. Is when the runner is trying to take that extra base at third and the first baseman has the ball. You all saw me do the meter with Cody Bellinger and he stood there for a couple of seconds before he was like, oh, I need to throw the ball to third. Because that's not really coded in the system, given with how baseball is played. That is an exploit in the game, unfortunately, that this person knows and wants to take advantage of. All right, we got to that one quick. Why aren't you throwing it?
He's out.
We're okay. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Yo, what's up, Big Collie? I'm doing well. How are you? All right, let's lock in. We're gonna bring in Shohei Ohtani against Mariano Rivera. I like this matchup. Ball number 1. Let's go, Shohei. Right, survive. Oh, come on! Stay fair for once! Oh, that would have tied the game. And I'm late on the sinker.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, let's go, Shohei. No way! No! It really sucks that my good swings aren't being rewarded and my opponent can just bunt.
Ball, that's inside.
Strike out even and still arrive at first base.
Aye.
Good pitch. Not enough topspin. You ever come up with a response that's funny as heck and then you think about how it could be taken out of context and sadly have to delete it? Yes. How did that one touch the zone? That's a 70-30 ball that went Mo's way. No, I was underneath that. Oh, Ashley, what are we doing? And when in doubt, blame the timing windows. All right, come on, Trotty. Harder the orders, got to pick up the pace here.
1-0.
RNGesus got you down. You're not wrong, Big Dale. You're not wrong. Ryan Zimmerman is retiring. Fantastic, what, 17-year career, if I'm not mistaken? Good strikeout pitch. No, they weren't right there, Joker. Toxic Wednesday? My opponent thinks so, unfortunately. All those hits, all bunts. Actually, no, I lied. One of them was a true double. All right, Aaron Loop, you have a job to do. $13 years? How much was it? Let's see. 13 or 17. What's the time? He had... Why can't I find it? When he first joined the league. Joined in 2005? So 16 years. So I said 17. It was 16. Oh, that's right, because he didn't play in 2020. So 17 years, but 16 actual seasons. I recall that now. Huh. That is just incredible. Absolutely good stuff for Ryan Zimmerman. Oh, that was Baseball Reference, by the way. What I did to look that up. It's very frustrating, T-Rad, and it's frustrating how all of my better swings have not gone down for hits or homers. First round pick in 05, not sure how long it took for him to debut him. Yeah, he played in 05, as you amended. Oh, I thought I was throwing a slider. Okay, that's fine. Go straight to second, go straight to second! He's out!
Safe.
My opponent doesn't need that.
Runner.
Out. Hey.
Runner, runner, runner.
Hey.
Grab some bench. Grab some bench. Yo, what's up, Brent? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Sam Squad. We are in a very interesting game right now. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Shawnee, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome to the Sam Squad.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Got him indeed, Wise. Good thing that stayed foul. Oh, for sure survive. Ooh, bring in Andrew Miller. Okay. Oh, good slider. Come on, Mookie. Need you here. We had the PCI. Too early.
Ball 1, no strikes. Hey. Two balls, 1 strike. They count.
Oh, let's go. Single because of the shift. Let's go, Mookie. Tying run is on the base paths. Let's go. I wouldn't be surprised if they freeze at M3. That's what I'm concerned about. All right, let's go. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's go, everybody.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's go! Let's go! Get out of here! Come on! Let's freaking go! Bryce Harper for the lead! Let me see your hype against this L7. Let's go! We're not done. We're not done. Come on. We take those switch wave. You have no idea the game I'm playing. I don't even care what the PCI looked like for that one. I don't even care. Well, with the madness we've had to deal with. Let's go. We were finally due with all of our good swings going for outs. That's the one that leaves the ballpark. I don't care what it looked like because we were due. Let's finish the ball game and win this. Let's finish this ball game and win this. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Some more insurance runs would be nice though. Come on, Cody B, you're due. Lefty action as well, which is very, very nice. Let's freaking go. All right, come on, Cody B. 1-2 counts. Good pitch. Caitlin with the 11-month resub. 11 months time to get this win. You absolutely know. Thank you so much, Caitlin, and welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. Keep on enjoying those emotes and sub badges, and thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate that, Caitlin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Emotes in chat. How we doing? We do have it warmed up. What's up, Beef? Welcome on in. I hope you are supporting. Yo, gotcha, Switch Wave. I appreciate that. All right, so Kenny Lofton is currently in the game. I'm gonna go with Billy Wagner here. Aaron Loop did his job in the 8th. I got you, Marty. Ooh, beautiful. Right in front of Yaz. Can Yaz get to it in time? Yaz. These are going to be a very painful last 3 outs. Gotta fix the headband for this. Oh, 100% beef, 100%. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go, T-Rad. Let's go get a dub.
Out.
No, no, no. No, Thor, what are you doing? I hate this. He's out, he's out, he's out. Sit down. Get to the bench. 2 down, 1 to go. Why wasn't I the pitcher in that situation? Why did it make me be Cody Bellinger? I thought I was the pitcher. I thought Cody Bellinger, it was going to... What? This game is making me work for this. Beef. We got this, we got this.
One-oh. Nope, inside, ball 2.
He's going.
He's safe. Ball 1, no strikes. No, that's down.
RJ, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad.
Ball, that's outside. Aye.
I don't lose those. I don't lose. I don't. I don't. Go ahead. Bunch your way to score a couple of runs, stack up your hits. The real good player is going to win. And guess what? I won. So if you're watching, I hope you can use MLB The Show 22 to your advantage to put yourself in a situation where you don't have to play a game like that. It sucks to lose, you know, it stinks that you have to go through that. I know you wanted to win, but I don't lose those. I don't. 4-0 on the day, undefeated. Get out of here. GG's, Yacht. How we doing, Yacht? G to the G! That's one I think that needs to become a YouTube video or something. I need to edit that into like a 10-15 minute video, I think. I don't want to forget this. I don't want to forget this. Let's go. Oh, do I even want to play the tech test on Saturday? I want to get this World Series run finished. That's what I want to do. Oh, Aaron Loop is almost to a P3. Ken Griffey Jr. almost to a P5. Next game. Next game, no matter what. Ken Griffey Jr. is a P5. I'm not. Oh my God, it's only 3 o'clock. I played 4 ranked games in 2 hours, and we won all 4 of them. We won all 4 of them. I'm not gonna play ranked. I'm not gonna play online. I know we have an hour left of stream. That was a very stressful first 2 hours, but I don't lose. I don't lose those. I don't. We don't. Do a TikTok on it. We can do both. Oh, thank you for updating that, T-Red. I really appreciate that. No, we are done with ranked seasons today. We are done. I went 4-0. We went undefeated. We beat somebody who is not very good at this game, who might think they're very good at this game. I hope they can get better from the show 22 so I can have better competition. No, we're done. We're done with ranked seasons. Simply built different. I got you, Switch. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just gonna sit here for a second. I just need to breathe. I just need to breathe. I'm not a fan of the emotions or the feelings that I'm currently having running through me. I don't want that person to get under my skin. I'm just gonna take a second, catch up with all of you. We might just go P5 Griffey right now. Might bop on the CPU. Maybe play some BR, but I'm kind of done with online today. We might do some parallel grinding for the last hour or so of stream. Army of Nugs with the 8-month resub. Nugs, thank you so much, and welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. I hope you continue to enjoy those emotes and sub badges, and thank you so much for the continued support. 8 months already, though? That's wild. Emotes in chat. 8 months already? You said the same thing. I swear I didn't see that before I said it. That is incredible. Oh my goodness, I appreciate that, Nugs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope all is well. What do I think about the outrage online about franchise mode for MLB? It is very well deserved. Every feeling and emotion and call out toward franchise mode, in my opinion, is justified. The fact that it's not even a feature on one of these streams from now until I'm with the show 22 is definitely very concerning. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt during that March to October stream to possibly talk about it. I don't know, to be honest with you, but I believe every frustration and sadness and anger, anything else beyond those emotions as well, I think it's 100% justified, and a franchise needs to get the attention that they have earned and deserved. Franchise is an incredible mode. There are many fantastic content creators that solely rely on that game mode because they love it so much, and they deserve to have work done toward that mode. Now, keep in mind, and they are aware of this too, it's not gonna be a fix-all from one iteration to the next, but you can start some foundation. You can break it all down, lay a foundation 1 year, add the walls the next year, roof it off the year after that. For those of you who are architects and carpenters, etc., I apologize if that pattern isn't true, but I think you know the gist what I'm trying to say. To not even have any communication on that build process, whether or not it's even happening, is frustrating. Billy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. And Billy with the 100 bits. Yo, I appreciate that, Billy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For those of you who are just turning in, I'm just taking a second. We just played back-to-back ranked seasons games. We won all 4 of them. Played a very toxic opponent, so I just want to decompress from that. I think we're gonna go bop on the CPU and get some parallel progress because Ken Griffey Jr. is going to be a P5. Bryce Harper is not as close as Griffey. Is Cody Bellinger close? Nah, he is not close. Is Tatis close? Tatis is the next. Tatis, wait. Tatis, we're gonna go start. It's only 3:12. We have time. We could possibly do 2 full 9-inning CPU games. Griffey for sure will be a P5. If Tatis is not a P5, I don't know if we can get 500 points in 1 game. 2 games, yes. Do y'all want to go bop on the CPU and get some parallel progress? For those of you who are just tuning in or want a summary, we did go 4-0 today. How many wins do I have? I have 15 wins in this current ranked season. Ranked season run, it does end on the 28th. Oh, great. So I have plenty of time to make a World Series run. Perfect. So we're at a 779 rating. We went 4-0 today. Undefeated, baby. And I think we're just going to get some parallel progress done. I am wiped, to say the least, from ranked seasons. No more of that. No good is going to come out of ranked seasons if I continue to play that today. So we're gonna do some P5 grinding, if you will. Let's do some P5 grind 99 is gonna be our new title. I think that's appropriate. I like that. Get your grind 99 on. Anything else we're gonna do? I am gonna run to the bathroom real quickly though. Yo, what's up, Slay? Welcome on in. Time to be tox against the CPU? Yes. I do think some fans have some unfair expectations of the studio, to be honest. They went third party about a couple of years ago, and I'm thinking the focus for the studio is less on new features, but making sure the game works well on both Xbox and Switch, so everybody gets the same experience. There's definitely an emphasis on Xbox and Switch, but with all the revenue that studio is bringing in, obviously I don't know the economics and finances, you know, brick by brick, but given the revenue, there's no excuse to not put some of those resources toward franchise mode. I totally understand what you're saying, Karate, and you're right, that they are working to make sure everything is running smoothly, the servers for Xbox and the Switch, but that doesn't necessarily you need to forget 100% about franchise mode, because there's a lot of potential, and I know there's a lot of money in Diamond Dynasty, which is fine. No franchise player is going to complain about Diamond Dynasty getting some love. The complaints come in when Diamond Dynasty is getting all of the love and franchise is getting like none of those resources. When you put the time in, you put the effort, you put the resources in, you're going to grab people, you're going to captivate people, you're going to be able to build off of it, and then you're going to even expand your revenue even more. Does anyone know where to find the MLB22 tech test on Xbox? I heard Xbox doesn't have it yet. But yeah, with that being said, I am gonna run to the bathroom real quick. When I get back, we will load up a CPU game. We will P5 Ken Griffey Jr. and get really close for Tatis. I believe I forgot to check Bryce Harper. No, I did. Yeah, 6,800. That is right. Tommy Edman. I think I might need to find a new third baseman. We'll see. Maybe not though, because Tommy Edman did have a leadoff homer in the old Texas Stadium, and that's 404 feet for Tommy Edman. Yo, Zach with the 100 bits. Zach. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Emotes in chat for you, Zach. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With that being said, I'm gonna go run to the bathroom. I will be right back, and we will spend the last 45 minutes of stream P5ing Griffey and getting everybody else close to a P5. I'll be right back, everybody. Be good. Yo, I'm still out of breath from winning that one game. I am still out of breath. All right, let's go bop against the Rockies. My apologies if you're a Rockies fan. Wait, I didn't do my daily mission today. Let's go exchange some stadiums real quick. Now let's go bop on the Rockies. Now let's go do that. SDS is still Sony. Anything over their upcoming yearly budget goes everywhere. Elsewhere, I highly doubt they'll ever rework franchise like it needs to be. I hope they do. I understand like the pessimism though. We'll see what happens though. I don't think SDS makes a ton of money off of Diamond Dynasty, to be honest. I think fans have this perception because every other sports mode 2K and Madden have a warped version of a collector's mode, so they carry that expectation into the series. DD itself as a mode doesn't guide you into spending real world money on stubs or cards. If anything, you're discouraged discouraged from making that a thing altogether because you gain XP and subs by just playing. You're right, Karate, for that second part. You're wrong in the sense of the money. It does. Diamond Dynasty does bring in a lot of money. It does. Especially given the stub sales and the people who do choose to spend money on this game. Of course, if you want to spend money on stubs, all power to you. If you want to do a no money spent, all power to you. I personally do the no money spent route. There is a lot of finances there. I do not know the exact particulars, but there is a lot of money that's in Diamond Dynasty. Oh, all right, where are the Rockies? There it is. I want to be the away team so we can bat all 9 innings. Yo, yeah, let's all take a deep breath with some of these messages. The mods work incredibly hard. They are extensions of myself. If you were ever to disagree with something, you can always reach out to us individually. There's no need to extend an argument or decision any further in chats. I, as well as them, are always open to discussion and conversation. But some of these messages are completely unnecessary. You mess with them, you mess with me, and it's not gonna go well for you, unfortunately. With that being said, let's pitch Logan Webb. Let's try to get him to P5 or as close to it as possible. Not everybody, Jay. Not everybody. And more power to those streamers who wish to spend money. You are allowed to spend your money how you wish to spend your money. And if that helps you produce content, that helps you produce content. I'm not going to judge you for that, nor should anyone else judge you for that. Just like you can produce content without spending money. So I'm not exactly sure what point you're trying to make there. However, people are able to spend the money that they earn however they wish to spend the money. If they're able to produce some content from spending the money, well, then they've spent their money rather well, in my opinion. Vast majority of players, I think this is a good conversation to be had. I mean, I think a vast majority of players do no money spent runs because the reward structure in the game discourages you from spending money. I mean, you have to actually make an attempt to buy stubs versus EA or 2K where it's in your face that you need to buy. That is true. It is in your face. However, I don't know what the splits are, so I wouldn't necessarily assume that a majority of players do no money spent. I don't think that's a safe assumption to be made. It could be correct. We could look at the numbers and it's correct. However, I don't want to necessarily go off of that assumption in this argument. But there is, I would predict, a good population that spends money and a good population that does not spend any money. But of the population that does spend money, that's where we have to get into, okay, how much are they spending? The person who puts money into this game, on average, how much do they spend? And then where are the outliers? And how much significance in those money-heavy outliers do they provide into the revenue aspect of the game? Poor Tommy Edmond getting the leadoff out here, right? You had a micro wish list and improving franchise mode in 22, but as long as it's not the same exact franchise you played in 21 and 22, you will be disappointed. I have a feeling it's going to be rather similar to 21, unfortunately. You mess with the mods, you messing with the mods, meaning you mess with Ashley, meaning you mess with her White Sox. Yes, just go down the whole chain of order. That's unfortunate. That was going to be a base hit. As a year-to-year Madden player, I spent a few $100 on MLB this year because I thought I had to. In 22, you'll be full, no money spent. It's very refreshing to know all you have to do is grind 100%. I encourage the no money spent grind. It's something I have done. I have never put an ounce of my own money into this game. I do the whole no money spent grind. I really, really enjoy it. And it's 100% possible, which makes it so much more appealing. Hi, what are you doing, Mumu? Do you want to say hi to stream? She just like jumped on my chair so like ferociously. Hi. You want to say hi, or are you just gonna hang out? So that's when you have to look into how much money of the money spent players and revenue that creates as an effect of that. Yo, what's up, Z? I need some co-op next stream when servers open. I believe we're gonna still stick with Friendly Fridays on Friday, but we will be streaming the test on Saturday. So absolutely, I think co-op is gonna be like the biggest thing I test on stream. I'll try to test as much as I can off stream, of course. Just throwing it out there, I don't try to put DD players down. It's a good mode that keeps players engaged, and SDS does use metrics to figure out what needs to be tweaked with the gameplay. Par changes in 22 is a good step. I agree 100%. Oh yeah, no, I did not get any bit that you're trying to put Diamond Dynasty down. No, you are 100% good. I didn't see any like negativity or just criticism. Everything constructive from you, Karate. Like you said, very nice conversation. I agree 100%. I really want to see resources being added to franchise. I used to play Madden growing up. I was big in franchise. I would love to continue that in MLB The Show. But it's hard to do that when the mode is... What's even the word I want to use here? When the mode isn't built to the potential that it could be built to and constructed to. As well as the Switch, TS, as well as the Switch. Do not forget. Joker, you've had several messages deleted due to backseat gaming. I play against the Rockies when I'm doing my parallel grind. If you want to play against the Dodgers, then you absolutely can. I'm just vibing here against the Rockies. I would appreciate if you would stop backseat gaming, please. Especially when it's been deleted several times and responded to several times. Need a teammate for co-op? Oh, I believe there's a line right now, Zach. And feel free to get into it. I'll probably go through. I do want to try both 2v2 and 3v3. Do some mix and matches if possible. And then see how that might work on the stream end, of course. Yo, what's up, Robo Nick? How's it going? It's going very well. You're having quite the week. Hopefully in a good way. Tatis, Apo Taco. There's the bat flip. There's the bat flip. Fix Madden franchise. That is false. You can stream it. It is completely open to tech test. Yeah. Oh, did I miss something, T-Rad? If I missed something, yes. You are allowed to make content off the tech test as long as you put it in your title. I just think it's some features that people want in franchise mode are things that will need to be approved on year over year. Oh, 100%. There's no studio that is that efficient to turn franchise in 1 year of development. That's crazy. Oh, yes. I believe the main argument from most people is that they just want to see the start of something good. They want to have conversations, Grandal. They want to have conversations. They want to start seeing just some improvements, even if just one, or just a total deconstruction of the game mode with the intention to rebuild it. I do agree with you on that. Karate. I do believe the general consensus is knowing it's not going to be fixed in 1 year. They just want to see signs that they're willing to put in the time to make the mode better in the next X amount of years. Absolutely. You watch feature reveals every year. You rewatch them, excuse me, from last year's game, so I get an idea of what's changing or what the vision for the upcoming game. That's actually very good. To watch those so closely to like the premieres that are happening tonight, for example. Very good juxtaposition to compare them. Last year's feature reveal for franchise March or October, they introduced a lot of AI/logic changes. I liked how I read that as Al. And said they're focused on laying down a foundation to improve on for the show 23 and beyond. Have faith they're going to do the right thing, to be honest. I appreciate you having faith. It's definitely running low with many people, and I do think that is justified. However, I do that has inspired me to rewatch them. I usually rewatch them a few times. Haven't had the opportunity to do so this year. But I like that you did do that. Busy week, you're responsible for recruitment for your fraternity, and you have to make 18 big little pairs, which is a lot. Yeah, that sounds like a lot. That's 36 total people you have to kind of organize into pairings.
All ones that count.
Northeastern lost the bean pot? I don't know if I know what that is. They've taken more things away from franchise in the last 10 years that have been added, and that is a huge cause for concern. You started to use those White Sox in franchise mode in 21, and Madden 22 franchise mode, you're gonna use the Packers? Yes, my influence. College hockey, gotcha. Gotcha. All right, 3 runs against the Rockies. That's not going to do. I need as many runs as we can possibly get. Yo, there we go, Packers. Love to see knocking out the starter as quickly as possible. Are you on like a parallel grind to Packers? Are you doing something similar to what I'm doing? As weird as it sounds, I'm really excited for the commentary and presentation streams. Honestly, Sav, me too, as someone who always mutes the announcers. Not because I hate the announcers, just for like focus and streaming reasons. I am very curious to see what they're gonna say in that. I'm kind of excited. Beanpot is a hockey tournament between Northeastern, BU, BC, and Harvard. Northeastern lost for the first time since 2017. Ooh, that is definitely tough. I'm sorry to hear that, RoboNick. Have I played March to October? I did in 20. I did not in 21. Steak Sauce, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. Hope all is well. We are 27. According to Wisebot, I haven't checked my dashboard. 27 followers away from the big 18K. If you've been enjoying stream and you haven't done so already, if you want to click that follow button, feel free. It is 100% free. I would never ask you to do something that requires to use your own money. But the follow button is free. If you would like to support the stream by clicking the follow button, lets me know you enjoy everything. And you can be one of the first 18,000 Sand Squad members, which is absolutely wild to me. I appreciate that very much, Jackie. Thank you so much. They did strip down features away from franchise in the past year, but the deeper franchise mode is, the more complexity gets introduced, and it takes a ton of engineering and development. Time to figure that stuff out and have to work it and work well, since people will sink years into that mode. You're 100% correct. Absolutely. Come on, Trouty. Right fielder had a very bad jump, so Trout's gonna get a nice lead off double. Let's see what Griffey can do after that. Oh, are you referring to the other deleted comment? I will read that in just one moment, T-Rad. I know exactly what you're about to say. Tech test for the Xbox is out now. Thank you for the update, Zach. Again, that is false. It says right on the screen if you watch the video, which is quite clear you did not. It says streaming and screenshots are allowed. Just have to say it's not a final product. Please stop sharing misinformation regarding the tech test. We have made sure and checked multiple times that you are allowed to stream the tech test. It wouldn't happen if it wasn't allowed. Thank you for that, T-Rad. I will continue to also emphasize that point on stream, in Discord, any other social media. Thank you for putting that out there, T-Rad. Is the universal DH in 22? Does anyone know yet? I do not know if it's in 22. So maybe the tech test actually will allow us to figure that out. Yo, what's up, Aura? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Well, that's a nice little blue pit. We're gonna try to get to third base. Oh, we're out by a mile. That was a bad decision. You finally got your first parallel 5-player in Corbin Burns. Let's get it, AJ. You deserve some fireworks for that. Fireworks, fireworks, fireworks. I love that emote so much. I wonder what they would look like though if they had like a transparent background, but I kind of like it the way that it is. It's very, very nice, especially for the first animated emote on the channel. We can always go back, of course, and edit these. All right, let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. They added NBA in Fortnite. You were toxic in Fortnite, used a rocket launcher. You don't get the DH question. Universal DH has always been in. It's just not set to both by default. The Universal DH is not in the game, Karate. Even in the American League side, they use your pitcher bats, even on the American League side. Unless there's something that I'm totally misunderstanding from what you're saying, Karate. Cody Bellinger, by the way. Oh, 100%, Jess. It's nice to have that video evidence, too, of any possible feedback. Oh, right there. You got your first P5 with MVP Mantle last week? Okay, senor, I see you. More fireworks in chat. Mantle has a very nice parallel 5 card. I have his card P5 and it's very, very nice. Good swing, unfortunate out. All right, let's keep it up, Logan Webb. Logan Webb will actually, the next time we play ranked, Logan Webb will be our starter. Ooh, am I gonna wait till Monday to play ranked? If we do friendlies on Friday and the tech test on Saturday. Ooh, I don't. I'll have to see. Maybe half of Friday will be friendlies, half of Friday will be the tech test. Because I do want to provide as full of a stream as possible of the tech test, but I also, we're just over 100 points away from World Series, so we are on a World Series run. I do want to stream that at some point this weekend. Let me re-strategize our game plan. Let me re-strategize the game plan. I might take out Friendly Fridays this Friday. If I do, how would you all feel about that? If I stream the tech test on Friday and ranked on Saturday, or the other way around, I would probably do ranked on Friday and then the tech test on Saturday. I'm gonna think about that. Yo, what's up, Steak Sauce? How we doing today? Fiji! How we doing, Fiji? No, I mean in a lot of modes it's set to something like AL hosted, but there's always been an option to use the DH by default for every team. It's just not set by the game itself, if that makes sense. Oh, I think I'm understanding what you're saying. I believe in franchise mode you can set it. In Diamond Dynasty in particular, you can't. But I think I have a better understanding of what you're trying to say. Yes. Doing all right. How's your day so far? Very good. We went 4-0 in ranked seasons. And that last win, Fiji, so satisfying. So satisfying. We were playing the most toxic bunt cheeser, R2er, whatever in history. And oh, baby, that win was glorious. Are there going to be packs on Saturday? Oh, you know it. We always have packs on Saturday. 100%, Christopher. I promise you, we will always have our pack openings on Saturdays for the rest of 21. And then it's going to be a lot of offline grinding to start MLB The Show 22. So we'll keep up those pack openings as we did. Always good to beat the toxic ones 4-0 GOAT. I appreciate you, Fiji. We're now just a little bit over 100 points away from making World Series. DD is not set up that way on purpose. Correct. To encourage players to develop some strategy, I think it's a design choice for them. Oh, for sure. Absolutely, Karate. I agree. Yo, Dutch! Dutch! How are you? How are you, Dutch? Welcome on in. Welcome back on in. I hope all is well. It's been a moment. I appreciate you being here. How are you? I didn't mean to make a whole big deal about that, but you're a big deal. How are you doing? I could have went to third there. Please ignore me and my decision to stay on second base right there. But that's okay. Wait, if you stream the tech test on Saturday, there are all diamond packs. So the over-under on diamonds will be on my lot. Oh my god, you can get packs in the tech test? I was unable to do the tech test last year, just given the commitments in school I had at the time. My schedule's a little bit more free with the tech test, with the time the tech test is out this year. Ooh. I didn't even think about doing a pack opening via tech test, but I guess I might have to. Your birthday just passed and you are a teen. Congratulations, Dutch. Happy belated birthday. Emotes in chat for you. I didn't expect this. Dutch, you're awesome. You're one of the first VIPs. It is always very nice. Obviously, whatever takes you away from stream, I'm never gonna judge you, but I'm always gonna be so elated when you're able to make your way back on in. All right, well, at least Griffey Jr. got the RBI there. And he's gonna be a P5 no matter what at the end of this game. So much diamonds, like full 99 squads. Oh my god, that's incredible. That's incredible. Mookie Betts. I love this card. I don't think Universal DH will be in because of whatever licensing they have in place with MLB. They can. If they want to put in the Universal DH, they can, Karate. I love it for real life. I don't know if I want it for Diamond Dynasty in this game. However, I'm gonna be fine regardless of how it's in or not. I know you point to concerns, I'm assuming with the CBA. If they want to put in the Universal DH, they can. They can, regardless of what Major League Baseball is doing. Ballin'! That homer's for you, Ballin'. With the 17-month resub, Ballin'. Thank you so much, and welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. Keep on enjoying those emotes and sub badges, and thank you so much for 17 months. Emotes in chat for you, Ballin'. And Vinny with the 4-month resub. Vinny, thank you so much, and welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. Keep on enjoying those emotes and sub badges, and thank you so much for the continued support. More emotes in chat as always. How are we doing, Ballin? How are we doing, Vinny? And the champ, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. Hope all is well. Is the runner on second to start extra staying in? Nope. If it's definitely not in Major League Baseball, it's definitely not going to be in MLB The Show. However, the DH thing is a little interesting. Your tech test is taking forever to download. You have a school thing in 15 minutes and you wanted to try it, but you can't because it still has 30 minutes left. Hey, just something to look forward to after your school thing. Is this ranked? It is not, Corey. We played ranked for the start of stream. We won all 4 games we played. We are now officially in a World Series run. We're just like 3 points away from the 800 rating. So we will finish that up. We have about a week or 2 before the season ends, so we have a big chance. But no, we're just playing against the CPU. I knew if I played a 5th ranked game, it probably wasn't going to go in my favor. So I figured Ken Griffey Jr. is 1 CPU game away from being a P5. Tatis is like 2 CPU games away. So we're just bopping. We're just bopping and we're vibing. If the Universal DH is not in the launch, it will surely be a packed weeks later. It possibly could be. Especially if people really want it. Wait, what did Big Dale say? Oh, okay. Yeah, I read that. Haven't been on Twitch in a hot minute. How are we doing, Bishop? Welcome on. You forgot that I streamed? You're just gonna hurt my feelings for a quick second? We're streaming, Bishop. How are you doing? But you haven't been on Twitch in a while. That's okay, but yes! I'm never going away. You always have to deal with me, Bishop. How are we doing today? I appreciate you coming back on in here. I will be off stream. I will be off stream, Dutch, but have a fantastic time at your school thing. Remember, SDS will be live at 5 o'clock Central Time with the first of many streams leading up to the show 22. I will not be streaming it. I will be off stream by then. However, of course, I will be in Twitch chat saying hello to everyone. You have a hunch EA is working on a baseball title, but you're not sure what the timeline is yet. I mean, MLB The Show has no competition, SDS, so I would be very intrigued to see that karate, 100%. Especially given the news that RBI Baseball is no longer, producing a game. Yo, Jugs Judy, how are you doing? Welcome on in. How is your Wednesday? It feels like a Friday today, and I'm kind of sad that it's a Wednesday. Say no to EA. You're downloading it now on your Xbox? Let's get it, nerd. Oh, Cody Bellinger. Oh, Cody B. What did that baseball ever do to you? Start your return off right. I appreciate you being here, Bishop. You're the best. Funny thing about RBI, it was always made by a small studio at MLB Advanced Media. Yeah. Exactly. I still want to try it out. First off, I want to get RBI Baseball 21 because Tim Anderson is on the cover. And I don't know if you know this, but I'm a huge White Sox fan. So just to like to support him in that way and kind of see how it plays compared to how the show will play, especially on the Switch. I know it's not a very good game, but I still want to try it out, especially because Timmy's on the cover. Bishop! With the Twitch Prime sub. Bishop, bro, thank you so much, and welcome on into the Sand Squad sub family. Enjoy those emotes and sub badges. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub and the support. I appreciate you. Emotes in chat for you, my friend. Thank you. Oh no, RBI Baseball is no more, says Senor Nerd. Oh no. Anyways, you are not alone in that reaction. We chillin'. Your Mondays and Wednesdays are your busy days for classes, so just powering through. I feel you. My Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are very busy in the morning, so it's so nice to come home, eat a quick lunch, and then go live and hang out with all of you. RBI 21 was something. The animations weren't good, and there were a lot of bugs. Yeah, I haven't heard anything good about it. Oh no, we're gonna be doubled off at second base.
He's out.
Had to free up some space, but is now downloading. Let's go, JC. How are you doing today? All right, some 2-out damage. Can we get it done? Starting with Tommy Edman. Oh, Tommy, how is that not a swing and a miss? I want that to be a swing and a miss. Like Monday, it's 10 to 4:45, no breaks. Then Wednesday, 12 to 4:45, no breaks. So it gets long. Oh my God. Hang in there, Jugs. Hopefully you're eating as much as you can between like your classes. Get some fuel in you, some food as your fuel. Yeah, that is wild, Jugs. I appreciate you just being here after such a busy long day for you. I think the third-party deal MLB worked out with SDS sealed the deal in the franchise internally, and they put out RBI 21 so that Switch owners had a North American baseball title until the show was ready on that platform. It's definitely possible. I don't know too much about that, so that's where I lack a bit of knowledge, but it's possible. I appreciate that, Red Sox guy. You and the vending machine have become very good friends this semester. I would imagine. I would imagine. I would be concerned if you weren't. Don't you just love bopping on the CPU? It's just a different vibe from the ranked games we are playing today, and I'm all for it. All for it. No, I have to do something with that toxic ranked gameplay. I gotta cut it down into a YouTube video. I have to. Yo, what's up, Jonesy? How are you doing today? How are Wednesdays? The middle of the week. If anyone remembers CB Kid, he's an Eagles fan. He think they won the bowl, or he thinks they're gonna win it in 2023. I like the prediction, but it's gonna be the Packers. I still prefer the original RBI Baseball for the NES, and that's just your opinion. I never played it. The NES is one of the very few game systems I have never played or owned. Ashley, how are we in the bottom of the 5th inning but winning 29-0 and you're winning 12-0? It's hard to play and read chat at the same time, even on rookie mode. It's okay, T-Red. We're gonna come back right here. This cat, that's Raven. Looks similar to your cat because it has the same eye color and has the same fur color. Let's go. Raven has 3 emotes. 1 at the tier 1, 1 at the tier 2, and 1 at the tier 3. She's incredible. Bopping on the CPU is a cathartic experience. Oh, 100%. It is incredible, Larry. Alright, that's not gonna be caught. That's because it's a homer for the kid. Oh, I'm on rookie mode. Oh, you're talking about ranked. I'm currently on Hall of Fame. I'm right outside of the 800 rating. So very soon we'll have some legend games matched up if we match up if we match up with some World Series players. But this is rookie. We're just bopping on the CPU. Yo, what's up, OG? How we doing, Kenobi? Welcome on in. You have one P5 and it's that 98 or whatever it is, Cedric. Do you like that card? You bet 527 with him in ranked and he hit the walk-off homer for you to get to World Series. Jugs, emotes for you, emotes for Mookie. And I do like the Cedric Mullins cards. I don't have him in my God squad, but he's incredible. Play retro mode on the show. It's similar to RBI. I've actually never played retro mode, so that is something I will definitely have to do. Keeping the home runs going. I told you, T-Rad. I told ya. Trophy Dad, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. We're just bopping away here. The pink is blinding you? Disrespectful. It is the best jerseys in Diamond Dynasty. Maybe they're blinding you because they're just so fantastic. They're like the sun. You can't directly look at the sun, but its significance is outstanding. Oh, Cody B. Why do I even take the home run chain off? I'm just putting it back on. Let's go. This inning started with only 12 runs. And we have 6 and still no outs. Still no outs. Super Mega Baseball was the only baseball game you played for years. You have a soft spot for that series? I would imagine so. You definitely like to see you give Pro Baseball Spirits 2019 a shot. It's Japanese, obviously, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on how it's played. Since the translations are out there for 2019, it would be a really fun stream. Pro Baseball Spirits 2019. Which console is it for? I will make a note of that, Karate. Pro Baseball Spirits 2019. Pro Baseball Spirits. Can't type today for some reason. Oh, it's on the PlayStation 4. Okay. I will look into that, Karate. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I will 100% look into it. Primaville Cats beta. They're close to being #1, but they're second. You may be at 18 now, but I'm at 31. Dang it, T-Red. Gotcha, Karate. Yeah. Quick question, how do you get... Jugs, I know you didn't mean it by it. I know that's like an indirect way to self-promote. Please kind of leave that out of chat. If you ever want to discuss one-on-one, my Discord DMs are open, my Twitch whispers are open. Alerts and overlays aren't going to earn you long story short, to give you an answer, alerts and overlays are not going to earn you viewers. You yourself and the work and content you produce will earn the watch time that people put into your streams. Oh, no worries, Bishop. It's all good. Oh, 100%. I got you, man. How we doing today? I hope all is well. All good, Jugs. All good. I know you meant nothing bad by it, but I do have a rule against self-promoting in my chats. I don't want to ban you, but I do delete the messages and give a warning, just so you know going forward. It's just not a good look. I want to make sure you know that. Oh, this is the CPU, Josh. This is the CPU. Yeah. We're done with ranked seasons. I went 4-0. I went 4-0. So I didn't want to play another one. So we're just bopping on the CPU because Ken Griffey Jr. is going to be a parallel 5. Once this game eventually wraps up, we're at 22 runs, the best number in the universe. Mookie bats with a 4 for 4. Somebody get this man some Wendy's. If he gets a 5 for 5, what does he get? What does he get at a 5 for 5? What does he get, chat? What does Mookie Betts get at a 5 for 5? What does he get? Oh, you know it, Valencia. You should have seen the 4th ranked game I played. This person was so toxic, so bunting, so R2ing. And we beat him. It was so nice. It was so nice. 5 for 5. Let's get it. BRB gonna go cry in the corner because Prim left your lap. That's the worst when your cat gets up. I mean, it's nice because you can finally stretch your legs. But then like, the warmth has left, and it's sad, you know? Yo, what's up, Jakes? Jake's Page, excuse me. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Sand Squad. Actually, that is not an E, that's an S. Jake Spags. I cannot read, and I apologize for that, but thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. Yo, what's up, Tar Heels? Ashley, did you play baseball, softball? I feel you're tall and athletic. I tried out for the boys baseball team in middle school, and I very much want to get into an adult softball league. Hopefully soon. As for my tallness, I'm 5'6". So I guess I am above average for women in height. As for athleticism, I was a runner growing up. I was also on the badminton team in high school. Always played as many sports as possible with like intramurals and stuff like that. So you're not wrong, but how are we doing, Tar Heel? Welcome on in. Who knew that Jackie Robinson was the answer to life and the universe and everything? Makes sense. You had Wendy's yesterday? Yeah, I saw your message in Discord. That is awesome. You know what's up, Methods? Sorry if this is a dumb question. It is not. But what is on that lanyard? Not a dumb question at all. First off, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. So what this is the 1983 White Sox logo. And obviously it's on a chain. So in the 2018 season for the White Sox, near the end of the season, they had this chain. How they got it, how they made it, I don't know, but they had this chain. It looked a lot more fancy than this one. And every time they hit a homer and the guy came back into the dugout, they put this over the guy's head. You kind of see one now with the Padres. The White Sox were first. I'm a big White Sox fan. So then in 2019, because this became a huge thing, they made it a giveaway item at an Angels White Sox game, which was nice because I got to see Mike Trout, but he was injured, so he only came in to pinch hit. Couldn't think of the word, and they intentionally walked him. But I got to see Mike Trout in the flesh, which was really cool. But they made this a giveaway item in 2019. It's a home run chain. So when I started streaming in 2020, in May 2020, because of the pandemic, I was like, what's a fun thing to add to the stream when you hit a homer? Because you're already so hyped with the homer, but like, why not complement it with the home run chain? So it's our little thing in the Sand Squad to celebrate a homer with the home run chain. It's the Sox logo, because I'm a White Sox fan, and that's what they did. And in my opinion, I think it's really fun. It adds to it. It's nice when you all are like, where's the home run chain? If I like forget to put it on. So we just keep doing it. Yo, good afternoon, Scap. How are you doing today? Yo, that is awesome, Tar Heel. You're from Chicago, so it's normal here? I'm from Chicago. Are we neighbors?
All ones that count.
Absolutely. Gotcha, Karate. Yeah, I will look into that. 100%. Nuggets, Baconator, fries, drink, and Frosty Jugs, Judy! With the 3-month resub. Apparently my resub wasn't on. No worries, Jugs. Thank you so much, and welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. Keep on enjoying those emotes and sub badges. Thank you so much for the 3 months, Jugs. I appreciate you. Emotes in chat. And Tar Heels, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. I appreciate that. Hey, yo, what's up, Chief Barlow? How old was I when the White Sox won it in 05? I was almost 6. So when they won it in October, my birthday's in December. So I was 5 when they won it. And I wasn't really into baseball, so I haven't really seen my team win a World Series. That sucks. Because I wasn't into baseball until I was about 11, 12 years old. I loved playing it, I just didn't watch it until I was about 11, 12. So I still need to see it. I won't get too specific, Tar Heel. I only delete that just to protect your privacy as well. The moderators and myself. I won't get into too details just to protect my own privacy. But I'm in the suburbs. That's about it. Yo, got the new job. You're now a full-time pizza worker. Let's go, Chief Barlow. Let's freaking go. Congratulations. Hopefully you're enjoying everything. I appreciate that. What's up, Kay? The stream is the cutest stream ever? No. No, thank you. I work too hard to be called a cute stream. No, thank you. Nope. I would encourage you to try again, but no. That's not what I work toward, and that's not the respect that I have worked to earn as well. That's not gonna fly. These cats are witnessing our Rockies team getting demolished. The cats are here for it. You know, they're the members of the squad that are here for this reckoning. They're incredible. Absolutely incredible. I bet you never heard anyone excited about making pizzas. False. If you know Mike Dro, he's a huge pizza maker, and he takes his craft very seriously, and it's really, really cool, Chief Barlow, and I'm very excited that you also share that excitement and passion toward it as well. Forgot the popcorn. I think you find with PYS is that they focus a lot on the Japanese baseball experience, so the stadium ambiance in the game, the chants and the crowd noise is literally diamond tier. That is really, really cool. Yeah, I'll definitely see if I can possibly get my hands on it karate. If not, at the very least, look up like YouTube videos and such to kind of immerse myself into that experience. This game is so realistic. Why can't I like lost your message. You're up 24-1 in the fans. Oh no. I was trying to read and the fans don't want to go home. Hey, that means they can just keep on eating their snacks. Am I ready for Lou Bob's epic season next year? Hey, you know he doesn't like to be called Lou Bob. It's La Pantera. And yes, I'm so excited, Tar Heels. You have no idea. Management can be but other than that, it's for sure a fun job. Glad to hear that, Chief Barlow. Hopefully management gets a little bit better, of course. I appreciate you, man. What's up, J Doggy? How we doing, Ty? Welcome on in, you two.
Nope.
Cats hate the humidor? Oh no.
Ball one, no strike.
Oh no, Beaver. The TikTok noise. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Let's just keep on going. 98 speed. We're going to send him to third here, and he's going to be safe, especially with the slide. And the baseball was off the mark. Stros are going to win it all this year, Tay. With Justin Verlander coming back, they absolutely can. But my White Sox are a little sad with how the divisional round went. And they don't want a repeat. How we doing, Tay? I hope all is well. Did I hear about the tech test? I did. I'm going to download it later tonight. Let's go, Ty. It's made by Konami, and what sets it apart from the shows that they take 2 years to release a new version, and the gap year is just roster/content updates. Makes sense. Absolutely. Do I think the White Sox will bring back Billy Hamilton because you love Billy Hamilton? I hope so. I don't know, though. I don't think so, but I would hope so.
1-1.
Correa coming back, you think? I am very curious to see where he's going to go. Methods, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. I wish SDS were able to develop that games this way. Would you all enjoy that? I've been meaning, maybe I could put up a Twitter poll. Maybe I could put up a Twitter poll. Do you like MLB The Show coming out every single year, or would you have gap years? I think that'd be very curious to see what the results would be. Just finished the BR program in one draft? Okay, Z, I see you. Emotes in chat. Holy cores, what's up, Kasabi? How are we doing today? We went 4-0 in ranked seasons, and the 4th ranked seasons game was incredibly toxic. It was so bad, but we won. And it was so sweet. So then I was like, okay, no more ranked seasons. We went undefeated. There's a lot going on in that last game, so now we're just bopping. Now we're just bopping on the CPU. Ken Griffey Jr. is going to be a P5. Tatis might be a P5. He might need one more game, though. I believe you can, Josh. I believe you can now. A gap year with the season downloadable content, for example, is perfect for sports games overall, to be honest. Maybe 1-year deals. Just want some franchise mode updates. The trade system is broken. Oh, yes. There's a lot around franchise that needs to be fixed. We had a big conversation about that, like a half an hour or so, man, if you ever want to go back into the VOD. But it deserves to have a lot of love. And the fact that there's not, like, a titled stream for it is concerning. Unless they're going to truly start the deconstruction process to build it back up. Gap and give us online franchise. Oh, I would love online franchise. How we doing, Cool Zay? Hope all is well. Alex, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. We are 21. What's 9 plus 10? 21. 21 followers away from 18,000 Sand Squad members. Flying Squirrel! How are we doing, Flying Squirrel? Welcome on in. Okay, we have to at least get to 30 runs here. Let's do this thing. How can you download the tech test? I believe it's just found in the respective stores. So PlayStation, the PlayStation Store, the Xbox Store, as well as the Switch Store. Did he catch that? I'm gonna replay it. No way. No way! Wow. Good catch. Good catch. Good catch. You just looked, it's not there. Where did you look? I know. Yeah, Xbox Store says it's currently available. Switch is available and PlayStation available. Everything should be available, Ty. Maybe you just passed it? CPU being toxic. Yeah, how dare they steal that hit from me? It's disrespectful, you know? If they did gap years, could they reset DD content? Otherwise, it'd be hard to improve your team after 4 to 5 months. You're not wrong, Updog. There would have to be a very drastic, release of content in the sense of, like, if you release a 99 in October, what are you gonna do the following October when you're still playing the same game?
Got
So
it.
I think for Diamond Dynasty, it's not likely. If it was just a franchise-based mode, it would be available, but for Diamond Dynasty, it's not feasible, I would say. For the PSN, you need to go to the MLB The Show 2022 listing, select the 3 dots, and then switch to the version for the tech test. Thank you for that knowledge, Chronotic. I appreciate that. So easy to get Shane Bieber. Like if SDS released the show 22, didn't release 23, and instead spent that time building out everything else and released some DLC stuff, like uniforms and stadiums, then released 24 with something mind-blowing like a 4K Tim Anderson with ray tracing, that would be awesome. I see where you're coming from, Karate. Do I know if they have Stadium Creator mode still this year? They do, but it's still just exclusive to the next-gen consoles.
O2 is the count.
Thank you for that, Josh. If you're on Xbox, just type in the words tech test in the store and you'll see it. Good stuff. When you were playing franchise mode, the Red Sox trade nearly all the pitchers and then they get Abreu from the White Sox. I'm like, huh? Yeah, the trade logic is... it doesn't exist. Freeze off? Oh my goodness.
Down.
Are you in a freeze off or are you predicting a freeze off, Big Dale? Now I'm nervous. I get so nervous. We gotta end this game soon. It's almost 4 o'clock Central Time. We're just bopping so much. Stadium Creator is in as a next-gen feature, and this year they were able to build out night lighting. Yeah, we can play night games in our custom stadiums. I'm very excited to bring night games to the Jurassic Bubble. I'm very excited to actually make a proper Jurassic Bubble. I never had the opportunity to finish the Jurassic Bubble that I played on all of 21.
O1's the count.
I'm excited to put in a lot of time into building the Jurassic Bubble Part 2, if you will. 422. Yo, I appreciate you hanging out, Ty. Thank you so much. We're gonna be wrapping up this stream once we finish this game right here. Yes, night games are in this year for custom stadiums. Correct. I agree, Christopher. And that logic does not work for Diamond Dynasty, unfortunately, but I understand where Karate's coming from. You just want to see a Marlin legend that's not Gary Sheffield because A, you're a fan of the Marlins. You hope you don't get targeted for that. No, not at all. And B, because they don't have a lot of legends. That's the hard part too, like if you don't have a lot of legends, then you then have to go into like, okay, do you then have the rights of some of those legends? Tech test ready to play, let's go T-Rad. Rockies have 1 run, unacceptable. I know, I gave up a homer, it was a bad pitch, I know. I regret it. Logan Webb is gonna bloop it. No, he's not. No, he's not. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. You walked into stream and saw 26-1. Thought this was online for a minute. What's up, Jake? Welcome on in. We did have our fun online. We went 4-0 in ranked seasons. We're just outside at 800 rating. So I'll have a World Series run very, very soon on stream, which I'm very excited about. But how are we doing, Jake? Can't wait to see the Marlin legend Mike Piazza. Can't leave my CPU game because I need to score more runs than you. Oh, yo, see you later, J-Doggy. Thank you for hanging out. Sheffield, Pierre, and Cishek. That's pretty much it. Yeah. And I believe all 3 of them are in the game. For sure. Good, can't complain, let's go. Yo, what's up, Congo? We will be streaming the beta most likely on Friday and Saturday. Definitely Saturday. Not today, though. Just because I do have to end stream now, basically. We're gonna finish this game first for Logan Webb's parallel stats. I will be back streaming on Friday. I might not host Friendly Fridays this Friday. We'll see. I might do a mix of Friendly Fridays
I got the count. O and 2.
and ranked, or a mix of Friendly Fridays and the tech test. But I think I want to save the tech test for Saturday. But I do want to still play some ranked seasons because we are in a World Series push right now. Predictions on any new legends. I want to see Carlton Fisk come back. I didn't play Diamond Dynasty when he was in the game, so I really want to have a chance to use his card. However, my big one that had of legends that have already been announced, I'm not like including that, like a Joe Mauer I would have wanted, not including him since he's already been announced. But a Doc Holliday would be a legend I would love to see. I know, Yankees, I'm very excited. Very, very excited. I'm sure there's gonna be a line or a cue or something for that. T-Rad and Savannah are gonna be the first to go, however, I've talked to them. And I'm very excited to play some games with both of them. With either 2v2 or 3v3. I will get that all scheduled and organized, and I'm very excited. What can you do in the tech test? We will find out, Flying Squirrel. I believe, I don't know which modes are able to be tested or not. But I will find out and keep you updated. Oh, of course, T-Red, of course. And, we scored 11 runs in the 6th inning. Get wrecked, CPU. All right, where is my Ken Griffey Jr. P5? There he is! Ken Griffey Jr., welcome to the Parallel 5 Club. Let's go. Emotes in chat. Ken Griffey Jr., the kid. Ooh, and Tatis. Where's Tatis? Oh, Tatis needs just over 300 PXP. Tatis is very, very, very close, but let's go look. Wait, was Logan Webb? Logan Webb is 5 PXP away from Parallel 4. Just 5. Just 5. In the ranked game that he'll start on Friday and or Saturday, he'll get it. But look at that addition to center field. Not too shabby. Greetings from Germany. What's up, Levi? Welcome on in. I appreciate you being here. Have a good one, Methods. Absolutely. With that being said, what a fantastic freaking stream today. We went 4-0 in ranked seasons. We played 4 games. We won 4 games, the last of which was the most satisfying. And then, of course, we bopped in the CPU for the last 45 minutes of stream. And Ken Griffey Jr. Is our newest member of the Parallel 5 Club. And Tatis is very, very close right behind him. Thank you all, of course, so very much for watching. As always, I am gonna go send out a raid to somebody. I would very much appreciate it if you don't spoil the raid, but of course you participate in the raid, because not only would I appreciate it, whoever we are about to raid, I can only imagine will also appreciate it. But let me just see who is on real quick. I will be back, of course, on Friday at 1 o'clock Central Time. I hope to see you all there. And keep in mind, in 1 hour, no matter where you are, in 1 hour, SDS will be live with the first of many streams each week leading up to the release of Unbelieve the Show 22. I'll be in the Twitch chat for it. I hope to see you all there. Let me just see who is on real quick. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. We're gonna go send the raid on over to Easy. Please don't spoil it, but please give all the love and good vibes over on to Easy. Thank you all so very much for being here. I hope you all enjoyed. As always, please be safe and healthy, especially during this time. And don't forget to be kind. I'll see you all Friday afternoon. Please finish your week strong. Hang in there. The weekend is almost here. And you all are fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching, everybody. Sand Squad is the best squad. Let's go send it on over to Easy. Thank you all for being the very, very best. I will catch you all on Friday. Thank you for watching. Sand Squad is the best squad.